All right, I'm about to go live. You ready?
Yeah.
All right, go live. Honey. Honey. Listen to that cat. Honey. God, she's so loud today. She's like not near the computer either. She's like over near the door.
Because I can hear her both through your microphone and then just in the room too.
Yeah, I know. She's a whaler. She wails.
Yeah, and it's a delay too, so it goes
Oh,
like,
so it was like
like
all these yeah. Well, hi guys. Welcome to another Monday stream. Here with me today is Dave again. We might have someone join us, but we don't know. But for now, it's us. So let us.
It's me, your favorite deputy.
You're my favorite deputy. All right, so I'm ready to draw. I don't think we have any requests yet because it's the start of the stream, so
Nope.
I'm going to start drawing some random thing.
I'm gonna not draw. I'm eating Chick-fil-A.
You're eating food. I see in the chat someone just says Zim movie.
indeed.
Yes, everyone should watch the Zim movie. That is a decree.
Yeah, the Zim movie was pretty great.
It was great. You know what? So Dave, I got really drunk when we watched the movie, so I didn't get your take on the movie. What
Yes,
is
you
your
did.
take on the movie? Also, hi Nico. I see
no.
Nico in the call.
No, I really enjoyed it. One of my favorite characters was always Professor Membrane, and I love how, like, for some reason, like, he got the most character development out
He
of everybody.
did. He was the
which
most.
was really fun.
Honey.
So I really enjoyed that. No, it really felt like it didn't miss a beat from the original show.
It
which I
really
kinda
didn't.
liked.
It really didn't. Like I was worried.
And you don't have to have seen.
No, go for it.
I was gonna say you don't have to have seen the series to enjoy the movie, but if you have, you'll enjoy it.
Yes, if you've seen the show, you'll enjoy it more. If you're like me and it's your favorite show of all time, there was definitely some expectancy, or not even expectancy. I didn't expect anything because that sounds really entitled. No, it was, I guess, hopes. You know, like oh, I hope that this character comes back, and I hope this storyline gets summed up. I kind of like that it's an adventure that's. Oh my God, honey. That it's an adventure that's its own. She doesn't like when the door is closed, but then when I open the door, she like needs it. She needs to come back in. So I'm like, honey, can you come over here? Yeah. Oh, hey, baby. All right. No, like, I like that it's its own adventure, and it felt like the right thing that, like, if they were still making the show, this would have been the movie that they made. So I was like, you know what? This is really fun. And I love the colors, and it's just, it feels cinematic. There's a lot of depth. It's great. I love it. So if you're a fan of the show, it's a very satisfying.
Definitely check it out.
Yes, 100%. I'm drawing a really shitty Zim right now because I didn't have any requests yet, but I think we have them now.
Let me start reading these people's.
Sorry.
Okay. The first one is $2 from Catherine Carcamo. I remember you from last time. Hey, it's Dave, the stream boss. Sup? I'm sitting in a room alone. I'm talking to you through the internet. It's a really magical thing. I think, who invented the internet? Jesus? I think so. So you have him to thank.
Jesus created the internet. Someone said,
Yeah.
Can you draw a chibi Sir Pen? Also, I love your work and you're awesome. Thank you so much for the donation, Cassie. I think I saw the name. Honey, Jesus Christ. Honey. She's now on my desk.
Honey is
just crying. Honey.
She's been screaming all day.
Honey, just you're screaming. And then she's over here. She's rubbing up against everything. Honey. Yammer. She's right near the mic. Do you want to say anything, honey? No. Besides rubbing into the mic. She's rubbing the mic. Honey. Why are you this way? Huh? Why are you this way? Alright.
You should call this one just Cat scream stream.
Cat scream. I'm calling it We're Six, Whoa, because there's a musical that I've been listening to called Six. If anyone's seen it, it's really cool. It's a short musical, so it must have been a pretty off-Broadway type thing, or maybe it was it sounds British, so maybe it was a London production. I'm not sure about it a ton yet because I just kind of found it, but it's about the 6 wives of Henry what was he, the 8th? Henry the 8th, whichever the shitty
Yeah, Henry VIII.
Yeah, Henry VIII. It's about his 6 wives, so like each song is like a different wife, and it's like kind of got a pop star theme, so it's like what if his 6 wives were like a pop star group. Perry just goes, shut the cat up. I can't shut her up. She just is. This cat. This cat makes noise. A lot of it. I'm only halfway through this little shit doodle that was supposed to like start off the whole stream. Honey.
And the other
I'm very close to letting her out of the door, like just to not have her screaming this whole time. But then she's gonna be screaming outside of the door. So
yeah, and then I'm gonna have to deal with it.
Yeah, and then Dave will hear it. Because what happens is she will want to go out, and then I'll let her out, and I'll close the door because I like my door closed, and she'll cry because she wants to come back in. And I'm like, honey, you gotta choose one. There's plenty of house, but no.
Just don't be here. That's all we're saying.
Just don't scream.
Yeah.
Here's my really crappy starter doodle, cause.
Okay, what's the next one? We got.
Hang on. Oh well, so I need to draw the chibi pen, so I'll do that right now because I can do that real quick.
Right.
Oh, I drew this one real big.
Not drawing ones.
Yes. We're 6. We're 6. Barry says, Viv, I swear, don't make me come over there. You can't. You're gonna take a red eye over here and just yell at the cat. All right, let's do a TV sir pen.
It's fine, Perry. You can sleep in my closet. Let's see. I'll do some of the ones that aren't drawing while you do that one.
Okay.
Miss Dragon 126 asks, "Does Alistair have a deer tail, and does he like it?"
That is such a good it's a good question because I don't know because we never really see his body outside of the coat, so I don't know
really.
if he does or not. Because some people have been he. It would look good. I thought it would look silly, but it kind of would work, too, because he's got the deer thing going on, so I don't know. I don't know. That's up to you guys.
There you have it. It's on you.
It's on you guys. If you guys draw enough, Alistair with the deer tail where it doesn't look silly and it kind of looks okay, then I'll maybe go, you know what, this can work. He can work like this. If not, if he looks silly, then I'm like, nah. There you go. Convince me.
Jake Gross asked for $5. What is Katie Killoy's sexuality?
Killoy's?
Yeah, it says Oives.
It might have been a typo.
Yeah.
She is probably straight, I would imagine. I don't really think about her sexuality much, besides the fact that she does sleep with a lot of men, so I would assume it's straight.
Oh, you want to? Apparently, they're saying I'm kind of low. You want to?
Oh, you're low. Let me turn you up then. How's that?
The people must hear my.
There you go.
My the people must hear my booming voice at all time.
Yes. There you go. Now I have the 6 songs stuck in my head right now, so it's a fun musical. I recommend it.
So naturally, then the next musical would be 7, right? Off the movie. Just what's in the fucking box?
Yeah, there should be a 7 musical. There's a song called "What's in the Box." What is in the box?
They have a
What
Silence
is
of the
in the
Lamb musical
fucking
with one of the
box?
songs. They have a Silence of the Lamb
Yeah,
musical
put the fucking
with
lotion
one of the
in
songs.
the basket.
Yeah.
It's so good. Ooh.
It's weird how like there's this recent trend of like, I mean, obviously Little Shop of Horror started it, but of like weird like 80s horror films people are making into Broadway musicals.
There
Like
are a lot of them.
obviously I really want to see the Evil Dead one. I've always wanted to so badly. But there's a Reanimator musical, there's an American Psycho musical.
They're making a bunch of new ones. Yeah, there's
popular.
they're making a bunch new ones too. Like I need to go back to my list of like what's currently in talks of being Broadway or being developed right now. But there's the new trend is to make musicals off of movies. Even movies that you would never have imagined being a musical before are now being made into musicals. And they most of the time they work. If it's a story that can be translated into Broadway and the songs are good, then I don't have an issue with it. But at the same time, it is kind of sad that there aren't like stuff like Be More Chill and The Prom that are unique original musicals are having to close because they can't compete with those, and that's kind of a shame. Like
well, they're made more to be, I mean, you got to think about it like this, because they're coming from a place that they're already cult in their film standpoint, so they're going to be more cult in their theater standpoint too.
Well, it's also like about like the audience. It's like most people, like if you ask the average Joe, hey, let's go see a musical. Oh, I don't like musicals. All right, well, what is there? Well, there's a musical of this movie that you already know, Beetlejuice. Or there's this completely new story, you've never heard of it before, called Be More Chill. It's kind of like Little Shop meets Dear Evan Hansen. What's Dear Evan Hansen? Oh, well, that's another original musical.
You just just keep going down a rabbit hole.
Yeah, so it's a lot harder, even though it's really fucking good. Like it's hard for you to go, oh, this musical's really fucking good, to like the average person that's like a tourist in New York, and they're probably gonna be like, well, let's go see Tootsie, let's go see Beetlejuice, let's go see Mean Girls, because like it's recognizable. They're like, oh, I remember that movie. I like that movie. That'll be fun. And they are good. It's just, it's kind of a shame that so many like I think theater is the next place that really needs to adapt with the times, because it's such a niche thing that like people, only like theater people are dedicated people, but a ticket to a show is much more expensive than a ticket to a movie. So, and there's only certain places that they're showing, and there's only certain dates that they're showing. So there's a lot more like figuring out. So most of the people who go to shows are people that like genuinely love theater. I think they would reach a bigger audience if they did more of like, how the Fathom events like films the shows and then puts them on like in theaters. I think they need to do stuff like that. There's also like streaming. Like if they did like streaming for shows that close, they would get more of like a following, because people would see it and they'd go, oh my God, like I wish I'd seen this live. And then it'll make them want to go see the next one live.
That's the thing too. Unfortunately, like Broadway, as much as it deserves to be the price it is, part of the reason a lot of people don't go is because it is like $100 to see a show sometimes.
It is. It's a lot. So, and it's worth it. But yeah, like to the average person, they're like, why am I going to spend $100 to go see Something Rotten? I've never heard of that.
Right. Exactly.
But then it ends up being one of the funniest things ever. But it's like, Also, Not a Bizarre Jojo just donated $2 and said, "Picture this, Invader Zim the musical." Please,
yes, that'd be awesome.
Please,
I no joke.
Richard,
I've told Viv
jokes about that a lot.
I have no joke told Viv and other people. I actually have like a really like well like outlined idea for an Alf musical that's like not a joke, like legitimately, and I don't know what to do with it. It's like if I ever somehow get really successful and I just have like stupid money to blow, I'll make an Alf musical. That's what I'll do.
That's what you'll do.
Real quick, let's just
there's a bunch.
Read this one. Yeah. Crystal Kitten LPS. Hey Viv, last week you mentioned that demons could get sick. Does this mean that demons could have allergies? Do any of the main characters have allergies? Also, can you draw a drunk husk?
I'll
That's
draw a
pretty
drunk
fitting.
husk. I will do that. This was, by the way, this was whose donation was this? It was one of the first ones. I think I missed the name because it went away. I'm so sorry, but I'm drawing your cute Vaggie and Charlie. Real fast before these go away, if you can like jot some of
That's
them down,
Wolf of
Dave.
Solace. That's
okay.
her
Thank
name.
you so much.
I got the Streamlabs up, so
perfect.
I see all of the.
Perfect. Yay!
yeah,
so
I
we're
see
starting
everything.
to get the shit together.
all.
Starting to get the shit together. All right. So a drunk husk. I will do that. Sorry, not sorry, not lose your head. All right.
Yeah, we I really want to see the Beetlejuice one too.
The
'cause
Beetlejuice
it's,
one
like,
is so good.
well,
Songs are
when
fucking
you were back
unreal.
home, you were just like, Dave, check it out, and I was like, all right, and then I just listened to like the soundtrack for 2 days in a row, and I'm
Yeah,
like, this is perfect.
I was pushing all these
So-
musicals on Dave. Like I pushed Be More Chill on You, which you like that one too, right?
I do too.
Mhm.
I like that.
I think you'll like
the
that
Pitiful
one.
Children.
If it ever tours,
my favorite
I
song.
think you'll really like it because I think you'll like what they do with the stage and everything too. I think it adds a
Yeah.
lot. But the Beetlejuice show is phenomenal in terms of. So that's why I can't really hate on movie to musical shows because a lot of my favorite songs come from these. Like Mean Girls has some of my favorite songs in any musical ever, and so does Beetlejuice.
No-
So it's you
No,
know I really
I
can't
agree.
knock them. I can't. They're just if the
Like,
song
even
is
sometimes-
good, then the story works for it. You know, that's all it is.
Sometimes like some of my all-time favorite musical numbers actually come from films. Like if you guys have seen the South Park movie, Bigger, Longer, Uncut, Satan's song Up There is legitimately one of the best musical numbers ever written, and it
It's
has
so
no
good.
right to be. Like,
Yeah.
like it's so fucking good. And then like, I mean, I love, you know, most of the time I prefer the theater version over the film version, but like Little Shop is like the exception where like I do love the theater version, but
I really
the
like
movie's
both.
just so good.
Yeah, I like both. If the theater version had Mean Green Mother, I'd like it better because I like the story of the musical better than the movie. Though they did do the musical story in the movie. It's just the like uncut version or something. Like it's like the other version. It's like the
If they do another, if they do another like touring revival, they should do the stage version, but just add
They usually
Mean Green
do.
Mother to
They
it.
usually do. Like
Yeah.
the one that we want to see in Pasadena that's going to have George Salazar, which oh my god. It's that one will probably have Mean Green Mother, I would imagine. It's such a like iconic song at this point.
But even then, it's like I have a hard time because like in the movie version, they replaced actually one of my favorite songs from the theater version, which is WSKID.
Oh yeah, they do. They do not.
Don't
they
you
don't have
know?
that one.
They replaced that with Some Fun Now, and I like both of those songs. So it's like,
Yeah, it's
I don't
one
know.
of those
I go back
musicals that they do well because Alan Menken I think returned for that, so it's still the same driving force of the songs, you know. So
yeah,
it's real good. There's some songs like even though I fucking despise the live action, or they're not live action, they're animated, but like the remakes of Disney classics. Even though I fucking hate those movies, I do like some of the songs they add. Like I haven't listened to the ones they've added for Aladdin, but I liked the ones they added for what's his face or for Beauty and the Beast.
sure. I haven't seen any of them, so I couldn't tell you.
Well, it's
But
because
I'm
Alan
sure- I'm
Menken
sure that-
came back and did more in the same style, and they kind of like did it based off the score of the movie, which I liked because I liked the score of Beauty and the Beast a lot. So it sounded fitting, but it doesn't warrant the whole movie existing. I was just like, eh. All right.
Have you ever seen that behind the scenes image of like Emma Watson?
Yes,
walking
with the guy in the suit.
the suit? Yeah.
I love those photos of the actors like with nothing. Like one of my favorites is the picture of Hugh Jackman because at the end of Greatest Showman where he's riding the elephant through the town. It's not a real elephant. So they have like there's this image of like the most joyous Hugh Jackman in the whole world in his like suit and his top hat, and he's riding on a green screen like It looks like one of those mechanical bulls, and it's so funny. It's just a green thing, and he looks so happy, and it's it's because of that ending scene, and it's just that's pretty funny. Do we have what's another drawing to do?
Yeah, we got $10 from Not a Bizarre Jojo. Hi Vivzie, I'm super excited to get my Alistair and Angel plushies. Could you please draw Alistair holding a pug? I love a demonic deer daddy and pugs. Love your work.
Love a demonic deer daddy. So holding a pug?
Yes.
Angel holding a pug? Or
I'm going to
Alistair?
read a couple of these that are not drawing ones.
Hang on, was that Angel or Alistair?
Alistair.
Alistair, okay. I can draw him drawing a pug. Sorry, 1 second. I forgot to do one thing. So, ask me a question while I'm doing something real fast.
Yeah, I'm looking for one that's not a drawing.
Yeah.
Oh, here's a good one. Logan Skinner for $5 asks, "What do you use for Alistair's voice? It's been on my mind for quite some time."
What do we use?
It's a plugin.
Yeah, I
They're talking
imagine.
about the plugins.
I know that
It's
Goose
a,
does
there's
some fancy things with it, but I'm not positive.
I can tell all you people, if you'd like a cheap way to get that old-timey radio effect, I can tell you how to do it.
Do it.
Explain. If you can use it in anything like Audition, Mixcraft, Audacity. Even if you just have Audacity, all you have to do, record your audio, put it through a high-pass filter. There's an option of that in the effects, and then put equalization on it as well, so it balances out. Do that 2 times, and when you do that, you'll get that old-timey radio effect.
Nice.
Little secret, little behind the scenes expose.
Behind the scenes secrets. How to get radio effects so you can sing like Alistair. Okay, so Alistair with a pug.
Breezy S asks, "Are there rules in hell? Like, you mean just like the society? I'm assuming."
Yes to both versions of that question, because if they're asking like rules to how the world works that we have to follow, yes, and if there's rules like in the world itself, yeah. There are not as many rules in the world itself though, because it's kind of just meant to be a free-for-all. It's kind of anarchy all the time, but the inhabitants of hell, I think, have kind of come to create their own like kind of weird law system and their own weird their own weird rules. And then there's the rules set in place by like the angels and the royal family. So there's rules. That's rules. There's always got to be rules.
Because there is some sort of hierarchy in our version of the story.
There's definitely like a royal family, a royal like.
It's not total anarchy.
Yeah, there's a political system in place. But whether or not like they're they don't really run it the same way like a normal because normally the politicians supposedly are trying to like do what's right for the country or the people. They're kind of just figureheady, they've got things that they do, but like for the most part the whole point of hell is that people just kind of fuck around and have to deal with what they get. So I feel like most of what they do is kind of like just overseeing it and or making things worse for people. Like instead of making things better, it's like making things worse.
Captain Carcama wants to know if you can draw a sugar skull.
I can. I will after this. I'm going to draw fat pug. I don't totally know how pugs like faces look off the bat, so
they're flat. They're flat.
I know
and
they're basically
like.
they're basically like Persians but dogs, which is probably why I like them. I like pugs.
Did you hear the other one I was saying?
No, what was the other one?
Oh, Catherine Carcama wants to know if you can draw a sugar skull.
Oh yeah, I heard that one, but I just haven't gotten to it yet.
Gotcha.
I'm still on. Okay, gotcha. I'm still on the pug.
All right, let me see if there are any non.
right, there's the pug.
I'm
Alistair's very
I'm not
confused
gonna.
by
I don't
it.
want to flub you. I don't want. I don't want to flub your name. So Stevens asks, are Charlie's lips naturally black, or is that lip?
I think it's they're probably naturally black, to be honest. And then what was the other doodle? It was an Alistair with a pug, and then a sugar skull. Okay. Just a skull. I'll do Vaggie as like a sugar, like the sugar skull face.
A Russian name that I'm not even going to attempt to pronounce says, "Hi Viv, greetings from Russia. I love your work and I wish you success and many subscribers."
Thank you.
You're here.
Thank you so much. In Russia, that's pretty cool. There are a lot of people in Russia who like the show, and that's really cool to me. It's cool whenever there's anyone outside of like the US, because I'm like, that's neat. We're reaching like more of the world, and I like that. Like, I love that there's people in Latin America that like it. I love that there's people more on like the East that like it. It's really cool, honestly, to me. And then there's Canadians, and Canadians like it too. And I think, thank you.
Dylan Naljahi. Hey Viv, give me some quick inspiration so I can finish this guitar part I'm writing. P.S. I'm Bullet for My Valentine inspired. I haven't heard Bullet for My Valentine in years. Oh my goodness.
I don't know what that is. I feel really bad now. Inspiration? Like music inspiration? What's some good? You might be a better judge of that, like for like rock or like guitar.
I posted on my Twitter earlier a band that I really like that I got Viv into, called Beast in Black.
Yes, okay, they're really good. I like them. I like that one album.
Go look up it's not the same thing as Bullet for My Valentine, but this is just kind of what's been it's stuck in my head. Go look up Beast in Black from Hell with Love. It's a fucking awesome song.
That might be good inspiration.
Yeah. Let's see. Hopefully that helps you. Foxy Goat donated $2. Love my Radio Demon shirt. Keep up the good work.
Thank you. I'm glad you like it. It's a good short. I try to only sell things that I'm like, I would like that. I would own that. So.
Shrek is Love, Shrek is Life donated $5.
Yeah.
Hey, I drew the start of something just for preliminary sketches. It's going to be a Hazbin sign, but realistic. Ooh. What's the Insta I should post it to? Are you talking about just like...
my Instagram is VivziePop like _real, I think. Because someone stole VivziePop, and I tried to get it back, and they didn't give it to me. So then a bunch of people reported it because it wasn't me. And it got blocked. So I don't think there will ever be a VivziePop on Instagram again. So I am VivziePop real. That's the closest I could get to my own username. I mean, to be fair, if I couldn't have that username, I'm glad they couldn't either, because it was somebody like posing as me, and that was fucking weird. So I don't like that anyone does that. So, you know, that's it would be nice to be verified, because that actually happens a lot. I get people pose as me and try to like tweet out like offensive bullshit, and I'm like, no, not me. Fuck you. So I would like to get verified. Honestly, it would be nice. Twitter, Instagram.
I thought you were about to do the Gwen Stefani thing, like, that's my shit.
All the girls have something. Yeah, I don't really fucking know the words to that. I just know that ain't no like this. Ain't no holla back.
You guys have been around that track.
Yeah.
That's we did that at karaoke. That was
fun. We
did
do it at karaoke, but like I can only do it when the words are in front of me, because I don't actually know what she's saying half the time. Like I just know.
We were doing Holla Back Girl, and Lyle and I were trying to heavy metal scream Holla Back Girl.
Yeah, that was pretty good. That was a fun night. I like how we completely like butchered Fireflies. That was pretty good.
and then heart will go on at the end.
That was really funny. I do want I mentioned it to you, but to the people in the stream, at some point I want to do like musical streams where I work on a picture, because one thing I've been wanting to do is I want to do like an illustration each month, and I'm trying to do a private illustration for patrons, and then I'm trying to do like a public illustration, and I was like, well, what should the public illustrations be? And for months, like literally, actually no, for years, I've been wanting to do like a big collection of musical song inspired illustrations with my characters, because so many musicals inspire my characters or just remind me of them or remind me of things that they would sing or just something. So I wanted to do like pick a musical song or a musical and just do like a piece with my characters kind of like inspired by it. And then in the end have like a big like collection of like all my favorite shows and all my favorite songs, but with my characters. So I think I'm going to try to start that. And if I do, I figured since it's not going to be like a request stream, it might be nice to have some friends on and like we can sing songs and stuff. And like we're kind of like singing and celebrating the musical and like talking about whatever it is. And it'll probably branch into anything because, you know, there's only so much we can sing and do, especially without the music really. But because I would love, like ideally I'd love to like play the musical too, like have it on in the background and we're just getting to sing to it. But that could demonetize the whole thing. So I don't know if it's going to be one of those things where we just do that and, you know, it just gets demonetized or it gets muted and only people who are there get to experience it, or doing it without music and, you know, just sounding like we're screeching into the void and seeing how many people like
It might be funnier, honestly.
That might be funnier, is just like trying to sing it together. I think that'd be fun. And there's no point in like it being anything fancy. It's just watching me do art. Worst case, if we sound like a bunch of dying cats, they can mute it and listen to their own music.
After this, because I gotta answer something.
Yes.
Sly Fox Racing donated $20.
Mm-hmm.
Hey Viv, super excited for Hazbin coming out. I hear Husk's cousin meowing in the background. Honey, you little bitch.
She's a bitch.
Can you draw Husk and Nifty playing guitars? That's fitting because we're talking about a lot of music.
Yeah, let's try it. Let's see.
All right, let me do this.
Husk and Nifty playing guitar. I have Dragon Force in my head right now, so that kind of helps.
Like through the fire and the flames.
Fire and the flames. Far away.
God, I spent so much time because I had Guitar Hero 3 on the PS2. I spent so much time trying to beat that motherfucker on Expert, and that was like the big meme too in high school when I was out.
Yeah, I'm gonna draw like Husk like playing it on guitar, just or I'm on Guitar Hero, just.
All right, here. Wait. Question of the day for the chat. What's better, Guitar Hero or Rock Band? All right.
I have no opinions. I didn't actually play either of them.
I love Guitar Hero, so that's mine. I would, but I'm curious because they both have their respective fan bases. Seven Nation Army. It's a great bass song. If you're just starting to learn how to play bass guitar, Seven Nation Army is a must. Oh, we I think we're gonna have somebody joining us too.
Oh yay! Who? You can type it.
Danny.
Oh yay! Yay!
Well, I do. Well, there you go. They know now.
Well, yeah. It doesn't matter. It's not a secret. We're letting like friends of ours just kind of hop in and out until we like more properly like schedule something with someone, which I did not have time to do because believe it or not, it is crunch time for productions. So I have been even less on top of my shit than I should be because I've been doing so much like behind the scenes. So yeah, that's life.
Oh, it looks pretty split. A lot of people. Oh my goodness, I might have started a war and not known it. And the every back and forth, yeah. Time away too long, Big Easy, yeah. I had that shit on Rock Band, fucking Stone Temple Pilots. With that, like, right in on a Sunday afternoon. Like that voice. Every single rock singer in the 90s had the same voice. You can literally go like, leaving on a summer train, only want to be with you.
Yeah, you're
looking
right.
back at
I
me.
want to be with you.
Yeah. It's all that like, the oh wait, what though? She fucking hates me. Yeah.
The biggest example of it is the with arms wide open. That's
oh yeah, Creed.
Yeah.
Can you take me higher? I went to a Catholic high school, and one of my teachers, because we had religion class, he tried to be cool. He's like, we're gonna listen to some rock music, and he would put on Creed, and just because like this is approved like for God, and I'm like, you could have picked up there like, if you're gonna listen to Catholic rock, as small as that genre is, there are better bands than Creed. Don't pick fucking Creed. Creed is terrible. Nickelback is better than Creed. That's right. I said it.
They are. I don't hate Nickelback. I feel really bad. I'm like the worst
I don't
person,
either.
apparently, because apparently Nickelback is like worse than like the devil. So I guess I'm going to hell for liking Nickelback.
I honestly, Nickelback is not great, but I honestly think it's more of a meme.
They are not.
They're more of a meme though.
Yeah, it's definitely like a meme to hate them. So I get that, but like I don't know, fucking Rockstar's catchy ass song.
They have a
we got a $50 donation.
The latest album. Oh, let me.
Yeah, you want to read that? I'm done the doodle, by the way, so I can do more.
Okay, $50 from Kamachakta. Hey y'all, so thought you should know, Fat Alistair from last stream made me laugh so hard I set myself on fire. It was an accident and I wasn't seriously hurt.
Good.
I want to hear about this story. Anywho, this time I'd like to request Vaggie hugging a Chibi Charlie plush.
I can do that.
Okay.
All right.
Now, feel free to type this just in the chat. I want to know this story. I want to know how you set yourself on fire. Did you like? Because I used to do Viv knows about this. Yeah. My old party trick I used to that I don't do anymore. I used to I would take, and do not do this. I'm going to tell this story. Do not do this, please. Okay? I'm advising you now. Do not do this. When I was younger, my party trick would be I would spray one of my arms with Axe body spray, and then I'd be near a source of water, and I would light it so that the alcohol would burn off. So for about 3 seconds or so, my whole arm would be on fire and I wouldn't be hurt, but I'd always put it out. Except one time, the last time I ever did it, I was at my friend's farm in Mississippi, and my friend who was supposed to pour the water on me decided to not have it ready, so I ended up having to jump in a pool that was like full of algae and everything, and it was like green, like it looked like something out of like Creature from the Black Lagoon, and I jumped in there, and yeah, it got put out, but I ended up having 2nd-degree burns all over my left arm.
Oh my god.
So
yeah, and now you don't do it anymore.
Today's rule is don't be an idiot like me. I was also like, that was like when I was really probably like, I still love Jackass, but like that was like the time of my life where I was like the most into Jackass, where we were like shooting stunts in the backyard and making horror films and stuff, and I was just like doing stupid shit with my friends.
Yeah, there's always that time in a child's life.
Yeah.
But remember, children are not allowed to make mistakes anymore. You can't be the dumbest you are ever in your life when you're a child anymore. That's not allowed on the internet.
I put up like a couple weeks ago, I found this old footage of for a high school project. My friends and I were shooting this Christmas music video for a Blink-182 song. Yes, I was into that. I know. but it was like freshman in high school, and like I found all the raw footage of it where I'm like in a gorilla suit, like getting hurt and smashing a Christmas tree and stuff. It's on my Twitter if you want to see it, but it's like those times. It's like that's when you do like all the stupid stuff like that, like do all your goofy shit.
Yeah, you do your dumb things, and you make your mistakes, and it's like part of life. It's part of growing up, but
you learn from it.
Nuance and context has died. The internet killed it. Billy Snart, thank you so much. Or Bilfy, sorry, my eyes can't work right. Bilfy Smart, thank you so much for your $20 donation. You said, yes, thank you, Kamachakta. I am the fat Alistair advocate that spammed those donation requests. Please join my cult. Also, Vivzie, can we get another fat Dear Daddy? Alistair?
Might as well. Apparently, it's a crowd pleaser.
I mean, why is it a crowd pleaser? All right, I'll do another cheapie. I'm gonna draw him with like the weird face that Zim makes at the end of the movie.
There you go. We got a couple
other ones. He makes this amazing like face that's like this.
I got for after this I got one to draw.
Okay.
But yeah, like when you're in like middle school and high school, like that's the time to do stupid shit like that, like having fun with your friends. And like I was lucky because I grew up in Louisiana. I grew up in the South, so I had access to the outdoors so much, and like my friend's farm, and so we were out doing a lot of that stuff. I had my little redneck phase, I guess. Viv, do you know what muddin is?
I do think I do know what muddin is. I was like on the cusp of the South.
For the uneducated, funny enough, the uneducated perform this task. Muddin is when you purposely drive your vehicle into a flooded area of mud and water and get it stuck so that your friends can pull it out with four-wheelers or ATVs attached to rope and chain. And that's the fun part of it. It's pulling it out. That's the activity here. And we would do that with my truck when I had a truck back in the day. And the tires would get gunked up, and my dad would scream at me when I'd get home.
All right, I got that one down, so we got another one.
Yeah, Dead Tinez for $20. Hey, Viv, can you doodle Charlie as a sword fighter? Also, did you watch the Invader Zim movie multiple times?
Yes,
she did.
I've seen it. Because I paused it because I was watching it while I was eating before the stream. So it's paused right now, kind of before the climax of the movie. And this will be my fourth time, I think, watching it.
Yeah.
I saw it on the big screen. I got to go to the Jonin fan screening, which was awesome, seeing it on the big screen. That was how I first saw it. And then after that, we had some friends over, and I got crazy drunk, and we watched it that time. And then I watched it once on my own, and now I'm watching it for the fourth time. So, it's a good movie.
Real quick, Gage, as in Gage Agnew, for $10 says, hire Gary Busey for Hazbin, you cowards. I agree.
No, that's something Dave wants, and I don't.
I agree.
Care. I'm like,
Gary
no.
Busey.
No.
Hey, Charlie, I got a great plan
There's
for the hotel.
so many other people I'd rather hire for SAG price than fucking Gary Busey. I'm sorry.
You know, funny enough, here is the thing. Gary Busey is on Cameo. You know that site where you can give celebrities a shout out to you.
You need to do that.
And
you need to do something with that.
No, apparently there's a thing. There's a thing on like Ashley Stream where they're trying to get Charlie is a sword fighter.
Oh yes, yeah, okay.
They're trying to get it to get Gary Busey to tell me to go fuck myself or something.
Oh,
which I would be delighted.
That wouldn't be hard, because all Cameo is you just send them the thing, you send them the money, and then they do it. That's it.
Yeah. Because it's my goal to get Gary Busey to 1 million followers on Twitter. I would rather sacrifice my own building audience and to raise his own.
No. I'm not in the Gary Busey meme. It's outside of mine. There's a few people that you're like, I would love him in Hazbin, and I'm like, yeah, like Bruce Campbell, I would love like
Gary Busey is not one of the serious ones. That's the meme one. That's absolutely the meme.
Yeah, because I have absolutely zero desire to put Gary Busey in Hazbin. I'm sorry.
No, I 100%. If I can say this, I 100% like want Bruce Campbell to be in Hazbin.
Yes.
Like 100.
No, he would be perfect. He would be amazing. There's a lot of like people that I would love to get in Hazbin. Tobin Bell is another person that I would really love to have voice a character in Hazbin.
Oh, did you see that? Because Shudder's making the new Creepshow series. Tobin Bell is in it. Like he's like one of the stars.
Ooh. Is it like a talk show?
Yeah, I'm super psyched.
Or is it a show?
No, it's like the movie Creepshow from the 80s. Like they're making a series. It's an anthology horror series on Shudder.
Oh shit.
And it's got like Tobin Bell, Jeffrey Combs, like all these awesome people.
That's awesome.
And it looks like really good.
That's gonna be cool.
I'm psyched.
Yeah, Tobin Bell I would kill for, because the Saw series is one of my favorite series of all time.
Yeah.
Another kind of cool one like Saw, like it's not as much of a favorite as Saw is, because Saw like kind of became like a weird, silly, like I used to see it with my dad every year, so it's like kind of like a special one too. Is goofy, and it got so stupid. Like it got so stupid by the end, but I love Jigsaw like so much. So Tobin Bell is like a no-brainer. But another cool one to get.
We saw.
What?
I was gonna say we saw that Jigsaw movie for your birthday at the Chinese theater.
At the Chinese theater, yeah. No, exactly. Like I love the Saw movies are always like something I want them to keep going. They're so fun. But and that one just ended so fucking stupid too. I was like, oh my god, they didn't think they could make it stupider, and they did. But no, like Tobin Bell is somebody like I legitimately would kill to have in something. The other person that would be cool is I forget his name. You might know his name, Dave. The guy who plays the mortician in the Final Destination movies.
Oh shit! I know exactly who you're talking about.
Yeah, I know. You know I think I know his name, but I don't want to get it wrong on stream. You know, like I feel very bad when I cannot get an actor's name right. So I prefer to like not try, but I because my
William it's William Bloodworth.
That's the character's name.
Yeah, it's William Bloodworth.
Yes, I think his name is something
Bill Bloodworth.
That's not his real name, is it?
That's a fucking awesome last name, Bloodworth.
That's the character's name.
That guy was born to be in a horror movie. If your name is Bill Bloodworth, you're guaranteed to be in a horror.
I don't think that's the actor's name, is it?
No, that's yeah.
Really?
That's what it says.
Sure, that's not that's the character's name. I could swear that's the character's name and not his name. I think his name is
Hold on, maybe
we're
right.
gonna find this out. Yeah, because that would be a little too.
Oh, you're talking about Tony Todd.
Yes.
You're just talking about Tony Todd from Candy.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Tony Todd's voice is immaculate.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Like I want him, but
I didn't piece it together. Yeah,
I didn't know.
Why didn't you just say Candyman?
I don't, because I remember him more as the guy from Final Destination.
All right. No, Tony Todd's voice is immaculate.
Yeah, he would be great. It would be so cool to have them like play like similar roles where they're like together. That would be cool. Oh, they'd be cool because they're both of those franchises are two of the biggest like violent gore franchises, you know, and they both have these really deep voices that are really really like iconic in those stories. And they're both kind of the villains in a weird way. I know that the Bloodworth character is coded to be like death. Or at least that's always how I took it. He's just the mortician, but he like has this very like supernatural aura. And if you watch in like the third one, he's not in the third one, but he is the voice of like the ride that kills everybody. He's like the one that does like the announcement for the
yeah
for the ride. So I've always thought he was like basically just like kind of the stand-in for death the whole time. Also, next drawing.
Raul Fernandez. Yeah, hold on. Raul Fernandez. There was a horror movie called Candyman. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That's Tony Todd.
Yes, that's the actor that I was talking about.
Next drawing we're gonna do is from $10 from Loser Asylum. Hi Viv, hope all is well. Earlier I thought your cat meowing was mine. Anyway, could you draw Alistair holding fat nuggets? Thanks.
Alistair holding fat nuggets. I can do that. Did we miss one? I saw somebody just asking if we missed theirs. I think I'm going a little slow today. I am very sorry.
Yeah, sorry, we're having actual conversation.
We're having, yeah, I'm a very one-track minded. I'm like a fish. So,
Oh, let me pull, he's ready if you want to bring him in.
Oh, yes, yeah, he can jump in anytime. That might help, because then I can focus on the doodles. I need to, like, figure out in the future, too, like, for these streams, because I love doing these doodles, but to get everyone's in on time, they have to be very fast. So I'm not able to, like, spend as much time as I probably would want to, like, do some really solid drawings. So maybe in the future I'll do more limited ones where I only take, like, a few up front, and I kind of just do, like, longer drawings. Yeah. We'll see. I want to start streaming. You have to... Oh, I have to bring him in?
Since you... Yeah, because you started.
Oh, okay. I'll do that. Dan? Is it Dan?
Like, you gotta add him in, like...
I know, I'm doing that. Is that who?
Oh. Yeah, like, we'll be good.
Yeah. All right, there we go. Oops.
There we go.
Hello.
Yeah.
Sorry, when you add someone in, it, like, ends the call and then starts a new one, which is weird.
Yeah, I know, it's frustrating.
That is very weird.
Yo, what's up, Party Patrol?
Hey!
What's up, big man?
Nothing, man. Just relaxing.
Yeah, we've got a Dan in the call now. Dan is one of the other writers for Hazbin, so...
Hi. It's good to meet all of you who's in the chats. Let me guess, you guys already talked about Invader Zim and Gary Busey.
How'd you know?
We didn't talk enough about Invader Zim, but we talked plenty about Gary Busey.
I thought enough about Gary Busey. You can never talk enough about Gary.
Dave, what would you do if you were like walking down, like to get to your car, and you go down like a dark alleyway, and then Gary Busey comes out, but he's wearing like pumpkin face paint. He goes, "Hey, Dave, it's me, Gary Busey."
It's me.
This is how it would be. This is how it would be. I'd be walking down. I just hear, "Hey, Dave, it's me. I heard you've been trying to get me to 1 million followers on Twitter. Yeah, Mr. Busey, I've been trying to really help you out. Well, keep it up, because if you don't,
he's like, you're not gonna like me when I'm scary, Busey."
Fuck you! Fuck you, Dan! Scary Busey. No.
Have you seen he does like these mom and pop car ads for like a Kia Century?
Yes. It's that one, and when I did the old recapitate on the Ginger Dead Man, which I'll get on that in a second after we read the next donation. He did this commercial for the Amazon Fire Stick, where they literally like didn't give him a script. All they said is like, just promote the Amazon Fire Stick and do whatever you do. And he was talking about like talking to it, and at one point he goes like, "If you like me, you like talking to things." And just starts like laughing hysterically.
Oh my god!
And it's like the most like.
He was like a completely normal guy until he got into that car accident. My guy.
No, unfortunately, it was a motorcycle accident.
Oh.
Even before that, though, he was always kind of off.
All right, sorry. What's the next donation?
Yeah.
What's the next doodle? Because I just finished the pig.
Yeah.
With the pig.
We got Flint, $9.99. Weird request, but I had a dream the other night where you drew a cowboy angel. Can you please draw a cowboy angel?
A cowboy angel.
Yeah.
I can.
So for those who don't know, this is your homework. I recommend you go watch it. Even though it's not the holidays. There is a movie called The Ginger Dead Man, in which in which Gary Busey voices a killer gingerbread man, and that's all you need to know to sell the film.
Can you make Angel like one of those like really like tacky sequin cowboys?
He would be.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, man.
He would be like
Gotta be.
he would be like when people like try to think of like what like cowboy strippers would be. That's what he would dress like, cuz I don't think he likes western style stuff at all. So he just
like
want to be
magic.
the most gaudy, not like he just want to be
It's like a scene out of Magic Mike.
that, or
Yeah,
he would
like...
he would dress like some of Trixie Mattel's outfits. He'd probably think those were fun.
Yeah, nassless chaps, which is just normal chaps.
Oh, no.
So what have you guys been up to? Oh, so Invader Zim. Yeah, Viv, you loved it.
It was so good. So good.
Oh my god, man. Dude, it sucks because I really like how much like Minnie Moose was in it, but it like makes me feel bad that the show got canceled before Minnie Moose was like more of an established character.
It's so funny. So when we went to the screening, right, the fan screening, this dude, there was this guy he was such a douchebag. Like, I feel really bad saying that, but it's true. Like, he straight up, there was a Q&A. And it was Jonan, Jenny, Kevin, Spencer Wan, Tyson Hess, and Richard, and oh my god, I know her name, Melissa Fawn. Were all like there, and he had the gall. It was the first question asked, and he asked like, Richard, what's it like to like not sound like the character anymore? And I was like, oh, you asshole! Like he basically said like he was like, you know, in the show you were pitched up, but like why weren't you pitched up in the movie? And like anyone who's seen the movie, like he sounds exactly the same. Like he sounds fine. He sounds great. So I was like sitting there like holding my face like, oh, like that's like the rudest thing you can say to a voice actor.
That's so cringy.
Yeah, and I don't even know if they like, I think they kind of like found a way to not answer it. I don't even remember. But that same guy, he asked about Minnie Moose, and he was like, why like if you had the chance to continue the show, you know, like what would you go back and do some of those episodes, like, you know, episodes like Nubs of Doom? Because there was an episode that there's a manuscript for it that was released. So the episode is like the script of it's released, but you know, they never made it. And that was the episode where Minnie Moose comes in, and he was like, yeah, like, do you want to like make that? Because I always have a hard time explaining Minnie Moose to people. And Jonan just goes, he's a little moose, and he squeaks. It's like takes 3 seconds to explain Minnie Moose to any given person. Like he was just like, he's a little moose. There you go.
I mean, there's not much to explain.
Yeah,
it's a floating purple moose.
Like exactly. It's a floating purple moose. Like the closest is like in Nubs of Doom, they kind of explain how
wasn't it like Gurr really wasn't a very good robot? Yeah, and then he made
So they do kind of get into the fact that like Minnie Moose is like this, basically like the god of this universe, which I think is kind of funny. It's like Zim like creates like the most powerful thing in existence, and it's Minnie Moose. But even without that, it kind of works as a joke in the movie that Minnie Moose is this like really powerful thing. So
it's left me hungry for more Minnie Moose. I want more Minnie Moose in my life. I want
more of the show so bad.
It's kind of reminiscent of, and it was after the fact, obviously, but like in the Ziltoid, the Devin Townsend album, there's a character named Herman, the Planet Smasher, and it's just like this adorable little dog with like a little like anglerfish like ball on its head that's like cute, but it has the power to end entire planets. So
I love that. I like when the like most powerful thing in the universe is like something really cute or something really like non-threatening looking. I like that the contrast of that. I think it works for comedy especially.
Oh yeah.
Is there another doodle?
Yeah. Yes. We have Tori for $9.99. Would you draw Travis tipping his fedora and saying "Milady" while holding a body pillow? Oh God.
All right, let's do it. Let's do it.
My lady.
Milady.
He would be a milady. He would do that.
Yeah. What should the body pillow be of?
Probably Angel, right?
Gary Busey.
No. I'm gonna.
Squeeze me, trap.
Hatsune Miku. That's one.
There you go.
Choice for a body pillow.
He'd be a very bi. I think he would like the anime girls and the angel dust.
Oh man. So Dave, did you finish watching Heil Honey I'm Home?
I started. I'm gonna watch the rest later. I laugh because like when you message me, it's like, Dave, can I ask you something? And I'm like, oh, this sounds serious. And then it's like, oh yeah, here's the Hitler sitcom, and I'm like, oh yeah,
What?
thanks. Yeah, if you remember when we were going to karaoke, Dan brought up that there was that sitcom about Hitler and his wife.
That's real?
Yeah.
I found it.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
They were making a sitcom about Hitler and Eva Braun in the 90s, and they made a pilot of it.
Why would they do that?
Yeah, and it's called...
so ridiculous.
And like
Was
legitimately,
it supposed
like
to be like a mocking them kind of thing, like, or was it
sorta?
serious?
It was a sitcom, so it was like funny, but like the whole plot was like Hitler and Eva Braun live in an apartment, and they live next to like a couple of Jews who are like really, really Jewish, like over the top stereotypical.
Oh no, that's oh no.
It's as terrible as you think it is.
That sounds like the worst thing ever made. How did that even remotely get onto the... That's one of those things...
That was the 90s.
That's one of those things that, like, in our show, a character, like, who's, like, on the committee for, like, a television network would go, hey, guys, I have an idea for a sitcom. And then they put that on the table, and they all,
about Adolf Hitler.
Yeah, all the, like, executive demons, they all just do, like the really tiny, like, fucking clams.
Yep.
And then they're just like, yes, let's make this.
The best part is
worst
Hitler's
idea.
catchphrase is "Heil, honey, I'm home." Like every
No way.
like,
It's literally
no.
straight up supposed to be like I Love Lucy, but with Hitler.
No, but that's
like,
not what it is. That's not what it is it?
The thing
It's
is, what's
not
so
real.
weird about it is that it sounds like it would be like a Mad TV sketch or something.
Yes, it sounds
And
like
that-
sounds like an SNL
Yeah, but
sketch.
Yeah, but it's real. It's like a real thing.
yeah, I sent Dave the whole pilot.
Damn it, that's
Yeah. Hold on. Somebody in the
How
chat
did someone
says.
spend money?
Somebody in the chat says, "Heil, honey, I'm home." Got canceled literally halfway through the pilot episode.
That
Oh
is-
my god.
I mean, that's
I'm not
literally
surprised.
what would happen. Cause like it's like the worst. It's like the producers. It's like only it's worse. Than
Yeah, it's exactly like that.
Only it's.
Oh my god.
Heil, honey, I'm home was a sitcom in 1990 about the fictionalized lives of Adolf Hitler and Eva Braun, as if they were living in an apartment and acted like an old husband and wife. They must also avoid the crazy antics of their Jewish neighbors, the Goldsteins.
Holy
Jesus Christ! That's so bad.
That is the worst thing in the world. Oh my god! I'm really, because it sounds like a sketch, but that's real life.
Yeah, it's real life,
Oh
man.
my god.
The whole 25-minute pilot.
Oh my. Okay, so the lesson to take away, dear viewers, is that nothing you make will ever be as bad as that, and that was brought about by a committee of studio people. So,
I don't know,
who
man.
Shoved money at that for live action, and actors agreed to be in that because they thought it would be a good idea for their career. And,
It's like that's what's so confusing. What's
why am I
mesmerizing
giving-
about it is
I'm
because
giving
like
him a cowboy hat because I've been laughing so much.
you'd think it sounds like it literally sounds like a parody, like that's something like a joke.
It's like an SNL skit. That's
Yeah.
That's something we would put in our show. Is like, what if? You know what we should do? No, we should make a joke where they do that. They're like, what if this? And then someone goes, oh, never mind. That actually existed.
We couldn't do that.
Never mind. We can't
I'm
do
sure.
it.
I'm sure we wouldn't mind pissing off the 2 Heil Honey I'm Home fanatics.
Oh, dude,
I'm sure that'd be okay.
I would love to piss off the 2.
Yeah,
Honey,
There's no such thing.
no, you're
There's
okay.
no such thing.
I'm one of the 2, so I'm cool with it.
Viv, this is the equivocation of making. This is the equivocation of making fun of the Geico Caveman show. Nobody gives a shit. Like,
I'm sure there's someone out there who, not even ironically, because I get ironically being like, wow, this is great.
Yeah, exactly.
But like, unironically, I'm sure there is at least one human being that is that like bigoted that they were like, this is a funny show. But then again, even if
it was kind of making fun of Hitler.
yeah,
though.
that's the
like
thing.
I feel like
so maybe you're right. Maybe it was just
so I guess
nothing.
yeah.
It was just
Nobody liked it.
It was just a no one likes this. Why are you doing this? Why?
Oh my god.
That is fucking unreal, dude. Though. Fuck you, Dave. I
Alright.
love the caveman.
you're gonna read the next.
You're insulting the caveman. You just came for like a niche. You just went for it. Those caveman fans are in it to win it.
Dude, I like that. That's a whole other thing. Like, I think they made only like I could be wrong about this, but I think they only made like 4 to 6 episodes of that show and canceled it. Like, I think that
I
was
didn't even
it.
know it was a show.
I didn't
I
know.
remember the commercial.
Nick Kroll is in it.
Oh,
Nick
that's so I
Kroll.
fucking hate
Really?
it. I
Oh.
fucking hate it right away. Sorry, Nick Kroll, but I hate you.
Yeah.
Nothing personal. Actually, it's very personal. I
Nothing
can't stand
personal. Nothing personal, but I hate you.
you. Thank you for Big Mouth. Thank you. Everybody I talk to that says, well, you know what? Big Mouth is actually not that bad of a show. I can't.
I love it.
I don't.
love
I don't.
how at a loss.
I do
I
not
can't
want to
get
get
into it.
into
I love
this.
how
I
at
can't
a
get into
loss
it.
I don't
you
wanna-
were there. It's just like
Fucking hate Nick Kroll so much.
Milady.
Moving
Alright,
on.
I'm finally done with the Milady drawing. It took me a while because fucking this conversation.
All right.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Let's
My
move
drawing game is a
on
little
past-
off today. In terms of like normally I feel
Let's
like
move-
I'm a lot more fast. I feel like
Look at this here. Dragon Slayer 69.
Heil
says,
Honey I'm Home has a 5.3 on IMDb.
What?
There are
No
movies
way.
I like that have lower ratings than that. That's got to be
Oh,
ironic. That's
that-
got to be just people messing with it.
That has to be.
Yeah, that can't be real. That can't be real.
Someone says, "Can you draw Hitler but as a demon?" No, no, I will not do that. Sorry,
No.
I will never do that.
Real quick.
I'm never drawing
Obsidian
Hitler.
52. Obsidian 52, $20. Hello again, guys. You guys always make me smile and keep up the amazing work. Can I request a flustered Addison?
Addison.
Thank
I
you and
haven't
lots
drawn
of
him in
love.
fucking ever, man. He needs a redesign. But I can draw him. Let's do it.
You know, fucking Birth of a Nation has like 98% on Rotten Tomatoes.
No way.
Yeah.
The,
You know what?
the original.
This is why Rotten Tomatoes is a trash site, though. I don't like Rotten Tomatoes.
Real
Like
quick.
what- Yeah.
Hold on, real quick. Sam Holt. Viv, I want to let you know that I started my first day of college classes, and you were the reason I decided to pursue a career in animation.
Oh, thank you. I hope that you
No.
enjoy it. It's a labor of love. Stick with it. If you're in it to win it, stick with it. It's hard, but I'm so glad that I can inspire you, and I'm so glad that you're attending classes for such a fun.
Amin is trying to spam draw Hitler again.
No,
and again in the
Amin,
chat, so.
stop it, Amin.
That's
I'm
our
not- that's our
funny
roommate.
man room.
Is he home right now or is he working?
No, he's still
He's on
needs to
vacation.
fly home. Aspen Art says, for $2, thank you so much. Amin, fuck you. Aspen Arts asked for $2. How would Penchus and Zim interact with each other? They are a lot alike, and I didn't even realize it. Like Penchus has the same like level of like stubborn, like theatrical, doofy evil that Zim does, and he's also
Yeah,
very smart. Like something I didn't realize is or I did realize, but like something that not a lot of people I think clue into with the show of Invader Zim is that Zim is actually a really fucking smart person. Like all his plans, like he can create really amazing like technology very fast, but he just uses it for really dumb shit. Like he made that entire like spaceship or like space station where he, you know, used it to create a massive like ocean-sized water balloon to like throw at Dib. Like it's like he could have destroyed the planet with that, but instead he didn't. So I think they share this really theatrical and like really niche brain, like this brainwave of just one track. And they both have the tendency, they have the ability to be more evil than they present. And they also have really dumb minions. Both of them have really dumb minions. Like when I was rewatching like one of the cuts of the stream and just hearing like the egg boys just go like on repeat. Like there's like a scene of a bunch of egg boys, and it's in the clip. It's in the clip we released. But like if anyone like knows the scene where Penchas is just like, you know, that was cowardly sinners. Like if you listen to the background sounds, it's just the egg boys like going in the background, and it kills me. So yeah, they're both
there was
they'd either get along or they'd be too similar to get along, and they'd be like, I don't like you.
There's one where and the scene released with that where Pentius is like strangling one of the egg boys. I went into the booth and just did a couple takes of me going of being strangled.
Yeah.
So if you listen closely, you'll hear me being strangled in that.
Yeah. What's another doodle? I feel like I'm really behind.
Let's do. Yeah, I'm trying to go back in order. We got that one. Let's do. Here we go. Drunk Constantine. I love your very unique world building and your interesting character writing. Absolutely psyched for the pilot and to see where your project goes.
Thank you.
Might I request a sleepy off the clock angel in PJs?
Ooh,
so a sleep.
I can do that. I was actually just telling my patrons on the patron stream call that Angel whenever Angel's not like working or not like trying to be presentable, he's in very cozy sleepy clothing. Like he wears very unsexualized clothing whenever he's not like in his like where he feels like he's in front of people and has to kind of put on his persona. He's very chill.
Yeah, make him wear a potato sack. Give him a big old burlap sack to wear.
Give him one of those what do they call it, like the butthole flaps that they have?
No.
Oh, the butthole pajamas. Yeah, butt pajamas.
Butt pajamas. Amin says Angel would have put footy pajamas.
He would.
He would have footy pajamas, yeah.
Man, I never understood the butt flap. Like, I understand it, but
I guess it was to easily.
But it just seems really weird to poop through fabric.
I mean, I guess if it's like a onesie, it's better if you have to shit in the middle of the night than just taking the whole thing off. But like,
yeah, I guess
that's the only application. Yeah.
Yeah, like outhouses and stuff like that. But still, man, I feel like you gotta wash that like once a day.
You know what?
Gonna be used.
I know there's a lot of conflict and we all don't agree with everything. But can everybody in the world agree, like right now, thank God we don't have to use outhouses to poop anymore?
Yes.
Like. Can that just be a universal like appreciation? Like we have bathrooms.
Yeah, my dad grew up in a time without houses. Fucking, he said at night, the coyotes would scratch on the door and he'd have to shoot his revolver in the sky.
Oh my
so they'd
God.
go away.
Oh my God.
Yeah, dude, I'm being 100%. He would like get up like out in his footy pajamas and shoot his revolver in the sky and then do a little dance.
Just bring your flare gun in when you have to go do number 2.
I really need to nail down a design for Fat Nuggets because he changes every single time I draw him. Like he's always a different pig. Maybe it's always a different pig and Angel just doesn't know.
Somebody said in the future your poop will be teleported away. I cannot wait until that day happens. Let me tell you, it's like the Harry Potter thing.
Keep it rolling. Outrageous.
What's another doodle?
Oh my god. Next is gonna be oh, okay, well you're gonna have to say if you approve of this one or not.
Oh, okay.
Shadowblaze935, they wanted to know if Zim and Angel could be hanging out.
Zim and
But
Angel?
I don't know if you can crush that. Angel and Zim.
Angel and Zim. But you know what? Since the movie just came out, I'll do little things, but it'll be like the dude. The you paid for Angel, and I'll throw a Zim in there because I can.
Yeah, there you go.
There you go. That's the.
There you go.
You paid for Angel. Like I guess my thing is like if anyone goes like, hey, can you like for $10 can you draw Zim? Then it's like no, because he's not mine, and I don't want to take that money. Go pay someone who works on Zim to draw. You know what I mean? It's one of those things. I don't like being that person.
Somebody asked real quick, $5. Hi Viv, since there's no trailer with Husk in it yet, what does Husk's personality and his voice sound like?
His voice sounds drunk, and he sounds angry.
He's very gruffy.
Yeah.
He's gruffy.
He's voiced by our
angry.
friend Rice Pirate, Mick.
Yeah, good old Mickelstein.
Very talented voice actor.
Very good guy. Yeah, he does yell a lot. He's the gruffest. Yeah. He's probably got the deepest voice of the cast. So yeah.
Has Mick done any streams yet with like anybody?
No, I asked him if he wanted to come to this one, but he never responded to me. You could text him if you wanted. If you have his number, I don't know if you do.
Yeah.
I think I have some form of
more like Rice Pirate Dick.
He's probably doing Chinese stuff.
He's probably having fun.
Yeah.
Doing his JoJo.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's doing a lot of JoJo stuff.
I still don't get that show at all.
I don't know. Amin has tried. Amin is still probably in the chat. He has tried to show me that show.
It's weird because like I'm the kind of person that like I
to it though. To be fair,
I'm the kind of person who like I just love when people like whatever they're into when people like express their fan bases. I love it. The only thing that ever gets to me is that like I'll post like, for example, like I'm a big Oingo Boingo fan, right? And I'll just like on Twitter or something, I'll talk about like one of their songs, and I'll just get spammed with, "Is this a JoJo?" Because apparently there's a character named Oingo Boingo in it, and I'm like, okay, well now I guess I know that. So because a lot of the characters apparently are named after like a lot of like rock bands and stuff.
Yeah.
Like I think the main antagonist is named after Ronnie James Dio.
Which is cool. And no, I think that's really neat. I will say though, for audiences, and this is just my PSA. Here we go. This is my PSA as a creator of something to the audience. There's definitely a way to reference something without being annoying, and at a certain point it does get annoying. And if you're trying to like show love for a thing, or you're trying to like say, hey, you should watch this, or you'd like it, there's a certain way of going about that doesn't like, because for example, the one that I am officially sick of, I can't stand it anymore, and I know it's gonna keep coming, so I don't really care. I've accepted it, but it's not funny to me. So if you want to instantly uncharm me, you'll make a Doom Guy reference. I am done. I hate it.
Oh yeah, no, that happens.
I wasn't expecting that. No, I thought you were gonna say Dragon Ball Z.
No, Dragon Ball Z. Like, I mean, I don't like Dragon Ball Z, but like, there's no reason for people to reference it with Hazbin. But like, people will every time I'll post something about my show, people will go, "Oh, Doom Guy, Doom Guy is not in my fucking universe." So sorry, your joke is not that witty. So stop making it. I'm so done. I feel so bad. I went from being like, oh, what's this thing, to being like, okay, I get it, to being stop. So
well, it is after like the 100th time. It's not even.
It's like every time, every single time. And there's a point, and that's what I mean. Like, you guys, this is still it's a different property. There's like 100 million things about hell. I don't get why this one thing is the thing that people reference the most.
They're always gonna draw the crossover stuff. It's just
the
fan
crossovers
stuff.
is fine. I don't mind crossovers. I just don't get why it's that one so much.
I think it's just because the idea of like Doom Guy is like the most popular like video game character fighting through hell, so they think it's funny.
I guess that's true. Like I don't blame people for making the like joke. It's just it when it's every single time, it gets really old because I'm like, dude, I don't know this game. I don't play this game. This isn't my universe. This has no bearing on anything, and it's weird. So I'm officially it's officially overstayed its welcome. So if you make that joke to me, you're not gonna get me going, huh, it's funny. I don't think it's funny. So, but you can make it. Go for it. It's just, it's not a way to get on my good side anymore, I guess.
Yeah, Viv will just fucking kill you.
I won't kill you, but I'll do, that, like, the image of, like, I think it's from the Truman Show, where, what's his name? Fuck, Jim Carrey. Jim Carrey is laughing and smiling, and then he sneers. He turns away and he's like, eh.
Yeah.
That
one. The next one is from Burn Dobbs. Hello, Viv. Do you have a favorite musical? It's hard for me to choose but one of my all-time favorites is Hairspray. Also, could you draw Angel with a
With a what? You cut out. You completely cut out at the request.
Oh my god! Hello, Viv. Do you have a favorite musical? It's hard for me to choose, but one of my favorites is Hairspray. Also, could you draw Angel with a...
You cut out again, right at the Angel. That's the part I can't hear. What?
Viv, what's your favorite musical? Their favorite musical is Hairspray. Can you draw Angel? Finish up, Dave.
Angel with a panda plush!
Angel with the panda plush.
Okay, that was literally the only part I didn't hear. I heard the musical bit twice. All right. My favorite musical, it's tough because I'm constantly, there's things I adore about so many shows. I'd say the soundtracks I listen to the most are, definitely, I like Chicago a lot. I love Something Rotten. I love Little Shop of Horrors. I think my favorite for sentimental reasons is Annie. I love Annie.
I really like The Music Man.
Music Man's a good one. That one isn't my favorite, but I definitely like it a lot. And I like Bye Bye Birdie a lot. Those two are kind of the same.
Dude, I love Bye Bye Birdie. That's such a fucking good one.
I really like I like some of the newer ones too, like Beetlejuice and Mean Girls grew on me a ton. Be More Chill is definitely one of my tops now. Yeah, there's so many good shows. Musicals are just good. Musicals are
I actually heard
good.
the Legally Blonde one wasn't
that
bad
one's
either.
so cute. I love that one too. Yeah, look at that. Yeah, there's so many good ones.
You got the Angel and a pan.
No, I haven't drawn it yet, but I will draw it now.
Okay.
I just
make
finished.
sure I don't have to scream it again.
I just finished. So let me do Angel with the panda plush.
Everybody's cool. Everybody's cool.
The panda plush.
Stop eating my sesame.
What?
I got that reference and I hate that I did.
What is that?
You ever seen Congo?
Oh my god! I was just talking to I think it was Monica or Lyle about fucking Congo the other day. Because I think it was Maga. I was like, she thought I was fucking with her. I was like, yeah, there's this movie Congo where there's an ape that has a bracelet where he can talk and it drinks martinis.
That's what the movie's about.
Okay, I
don't actually know what it's about.
If you literally if you literally pitch this movie, it sounds like the greatest movie ever made. It's got Tim Curry, Bruce Campbell, and monkeys with lasers
yeah, but
that
Bruce
talk.
Campbell's only in it for a little bit.
That sounds amazing. Yeah, but then Tim Curry's like, "Oh, the diamonds are here," and you're like, this is a perfect film.
It's so bad.
That sounds
Fucking.
horrible.
I remember I went to the
What do
at
pandas
Monster
look like?
Palooza. I saw Bruce Campbell. I saw Bruce Campbell at his panel, and somebody literally asked him about Congo, and he said, "Do you know why I did Congo? Because the check cleared." And I'm like, "That's fair."
What do pandas look like again? Like they've got the white eye things. Yeah, there we go. All right, never mind. I got it.
You know what pandas look like?
Yeah.
I mean, they're kind of forgettable.
I don't really like pandas.
They're zebra bears.
They're really cute, but they're not like bears are not my favorite animals. Like I like bears. I like bears a lot, but I like big cats more. I like big cats, and I like what are other big beastly animals? I like crocodiles and like alligators and shit more than bears. Like bears are pretty far on the list.
You know what?
Big dogs.
You know what?
Like
Everybody type "stop eating" by Sesame Cake in the chat. We're gonna do.
Man.
Okay, I just drew Alistair's hands on Angel. I'm very, very off my game today. I'm so sorry.
No.
I just drew.
We're having too much fun.
I drew Alistair's fucking hand on Angel.
Having too much fun here, guys.
Well, I am really bad. I'm so sorry. Yeah. Oh.
Kitty.
Yeah, Dan, Harry, Harry Partridge, he did a thing because sometimes he does like those plug-in things. He did a fake GIF of a game of Congo, where it's just it's like an old like Galaga kind of thing where it's like Sesame Cake and coffee is just falling, and you have to avoid Tim Curry's head, and every time it hits, he goes no, and like.
That's great. So what's the next doodle? Let's get on
Next
to the next doodle.
Okay, you're gonna have to decide on this one. Blake
All right.
Rogers.
Thank
Hi,
you.
Viv. Could we see a very enthusiastic Charlie meeting a decidedly less so Cameron Walden?
Oh, that's my character from Zoophobia, so I can do that.
Okay. Cool.
Charlie and Cameron.
It sounded like a U.S. senator or something.
To be fair, her name is supposed to be the most generic, like, white name ever. So
Okay.
That was kind of part of it. Like the whole.
It might as well have just been like Kelly Smith.
It could have been. I think I debated Smith, but I liked Walden because it kind of sounded like a walnut. I don't know.
Yeah.
My thought process is really stupid. My brain is like walnut. I get it. It sounds like a name. All right.
Viv is still drunk from Zim.
Apparently I am.
Yeah.
I got very drunk. I felt really bad because I know I like ranted to a few friends about like random shit. And I was like, oh,
yeah,
shit,
but like you never get drunk.
That's true. I
like
don't
even when we
get
were out
drunk.
there, it was like fucking the whole time. I think we were there. Like you were drinking, but you weren't like excessively drinking.
Yeah, I drank enough to get pretty tipsy when we did karaoke. I was pretty tipsy then. But
that was a good time.
But I don't even think I got like drunk then. I think I was definitely tipsy. I was definitely drunk enough to like belt the greatest. I got drunk enough to belt Greatest Showman. I remember that. I was like, ah! That was me.
Yeah, you weren't as bad as me that night.
You weren't even bad. You were just like suddenly like you were normal and sober, and then you were asleep on the couch.
Oh, okay. Well, that's good.
Yeah, you didn't make an ass out of yourself or anything.
I was worried I was making an ass of myself at the Zim movie because I don't get drunk very often, and I remember most of it. So I just remember, and then I took a bunch of videos like while we were watching the movie, and I rewatched them back because I was like, are any of these like postable? And none of them were because the whole time, like it's me filming like different parts of the movie, and that was fun because like everyone was reacting. But since I was holding the phone, you hear me the loudest. So you just hear me go, and I was just like, this is terrible. I've never it's like a joke will happen, and I'm just like, and I'm like, shit, Richard follows me on Instagram.
Fucking witch cackle.
I probably shouldn't post this embarrassment of me like reacting to like the movie. It's pretty bad.
I remember one time, this is a true story, I was editing, because I clean up like old horror and Halloween commercials for another Twitter account, and one day I was cleaning up this old Toys R Us 90s Halloween commercial, and in one part, there's like a mom turns into a witch and goes, and then Viv, while I'm editing this, I just hear her cackling, going, and I'm like, I thought I like just clicked the edit button for some reason, and I could not distinguish the difference.
I do, like, when I do a real laugh, it is a cackle. I do not laugh, I cackle. When it's like real, when it's like a real like gut laugh, I do not have like a laugh, I have a cackle. And I've just kind of accepted it because I kind of am a witch. I've got like 2 witch cats. I make cartoons. I'm a cartoon witch. I live off avocado and chicken.
Every time I come home, there's just a big boiling cauldron in the middle of our living room, and I'm like,
and it's full of tomato soup. It's full of California Pizza Kitchen tomato soup and and chicken sandwiches, ketchup. And I've got my flat-faced cat.
Dasani water bottles.
My Dasani water bottles that I'm really anal about. Like, I get really upset when the water bottles are missing.
And I come in and I'm just like, Viv, you're destroying the property value of our place. Get this the fuck out of here. And we do this every time.
Yep. That is accurate depiction of me.
Yeah. That's exactly how I talk in real...
Anyone can make cartoons if you are a cartoon witch.
It's true. Well, what's the witch from Witch Hazel?
Witch Hazel! I love Witch Hazel. Yeah. I'm Witch Hazel. I'm a spiritual Witch Hazel. If she had cats.
If you were dying.
If I was dying, if I had gangrene.
Yeah. Gangrene.
Oh man.
Oh god. Next would be System Link. Can you draw angel dust in a bunny fort? Also, do you know of any good lesser known musicals with swing jazz instrumentals? Been heavily into swing lately. Love the art. Angel Dust for president.
There's probably more that I don't know about, but there's not a lot. I know, I haven't listened to much of it yet, but a new musical, it just won Best Show at the Tonys this year. It's called Hadestown. That one definitely has some swing in it. Definitely. I have not listened to the whole show, but it's really cool. It's like, it's the Hades and Persephone mixed with the Orpheus story. And it's but it's told as like New Orleans-y, like deep south swing and jazz music, and it's really cool.
Ooh, Dixieland!
Mm-hmm.
I love me some Dixieland jazz.
Yeah,
that's where I'm from.
It's like really cool. It's like 1920s jazzy, like retelling of Greek mythology, and it's cool. And that one definitely has some swing. Again, I haven't listened to enough of it to have like specific songs, but I know like even like Road to Hell is one of the songs, and it's that one's pretty swingy. So yeah.
What's the really famous one with Liza Minnelli?
She was in so many that I'm like, I don't know.
The big one, the one that all the gays love. Is it Cabaret?
That's all Cabaret, maybe.
I think it's Cabaret, yeah.
I would say maybe Cabaret. Cabaret is another one that I have yet to like really see. There's a few like big classical musicals that like I've always known about, but I've never like seen them properly, so I don't know them very well. That's why whenever one comes, I try to watch it. Like I just saw Miss Saigon, which I was like, damn, why don't more people like Miss Saigon? Because I think it's by the same people who made Les Mis, and it's very much in the same vein of Les Mis, but I feel like the story's better in Miss Saigon than in Les Mis. Les Mis has more memorable music, though, I will say. There's some really beautiful songs in Miss Saigon, but I think they blend together a little too much, whereas, like, Les Mis has these, like, really iconic songs. So I like them both, but I think Miss Saigon, like, really surprised me. I was like, damn, this is a really good... I can see why it's a classic. Yeah. Other lesser-known musicals, though, I don't... Again, like, not a lot of them have jazz and swing, but So I'm just gonna end it.
Also,
at
Viv,
Hages
check
Town.
the
Just
check
watch
the
the Blues
Discord real quick.
Brothers.
Oh, okay, real fast. Let's see.
Pew, pew.
Oh, yeah, he can join.
Okay. Let me tell him, and you can add him.
Okay.
I love Amin. He is the goodest of boys.
The goodest of children.
Should get him to tell his fucking snake story in here again.
It's a. We need.
I am
no,
so mad
we
that
are-
that happened after I
we
passed
are,
out.
We are gonna wait until we get Lyle, and then we
Oh,
can tell
yeah,
that.
yeah.
We could pull. I mean, you can ask Lyle if he wants to join. I don't mind. The more
Yeah,
the
let me
merrier.
hit him up.
And then we can
Let me hit up
have
Monica
Amin.
too.
Yeah, and Monica wants to join. What's
Make
nice
this a
about
party.
these is that there's no camera, so there's a little bit less of a. someone in the chat goes, "My name is Div Membrane. I am 12 years old." That was great.
I am 12 years old.
I am 12 years
also,
old.
yeah, you can.
You want
You
me
can,
to?
you can.
Let me
add
see
him.
if I can add people without them, without the call being messed up. If that makes sense. Add friends to DM. Who else are you guys inviting? Just let me-
Monica's having dinner.
Let me
I
know.
can ask Lyle too if you want.
Yeah, go for it. If let me know if anyone else wants to join, and I will just add them in.
You got it.
All right. What's another doodle?
Hi, handsome.
We got a mean.
Hey, babies. How are you?
We've gotten a mean.
Super good.
I finally joined a chat. Yeehaw.
I mean, speak the
The words of what? Oh. Dave, you need
sucking.
I mean,
What
curse,
words?
Curse Dave in your language. Your
to... In my slithery tongue? Okay.
yes, in the devil tongue.
Alhamdulillah. Allahumma taqabbal siyami. Alhamdulillah. Allah, Allah. Alhamdulillah. Astaghfirullah al-azim. Alhamdulillah.
What am-
La, 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 la. Oof.
What's happening right now? What
A
did you
thousand
just...
years on Dave.
I have
1,000
no idea
years.
what's going on right now.
I
واحد
just-
جوج ثلاثة أربعة خمسة.
Oh,
I
Dave
just
just got
counted to
cursed.
5.
You just counted
Dave's
to
always-
5.
Dave's forever gonna have a hangnail now.
Oh,
One
that's the
hangnail.
No.
worst. It's gonna be
And
on
I
your.
just started. I literally just started painting one nail on my hands every day. So
Is there
I'm
another?
No, it's gonna be. Dave, don't worry. I put it on your pinky toe, so it's gonna hurt even worse. But no one will see.
Is there
Yeah, let's
another?
do another
is there
one.
another doodle I can do? Also, I saw somebody in the chat saying, "Can you answer my
Yeah.
questions?" Did you ask them in the super chat?
Yeah, I'm
Are
I'm
there a
trying to-
lot that we? Let's try and get back on task because we're
I don't
only.
see. I don't. Yeah, I don't.
We're
I don't
already
see
2
their
hours
name.
in.
Oh, here it is. They want to know if Al would have multiple personality disorder based on music genre. Don't-
No.
Okay.
No. Nah, he doesn't have anything like that. I don't really know if any of my
No.
characters have multiple personality disorder. I think it's kind of one of those things that people can do badly. So I don't go there.
Yeah.
But plus it's more interesting just to having characters that have duality in them. Like Alistair has duality in him without having to be like a completely different persona, Even Angel is a better example of a character that has like a very strong duality theme. Because Angel is a drag queen, and drag queens kind of inherently are personas of the person playing them. So they're not, they are their own character. They're their own, personality and look and style and energy, but they still are part of the person playing them. And it's not like, oh, I'm, I have a separate personality. It's this is just a purposeful performance of my own personality. So,
Bye, Amin.
Oh no.
Zeki Jester, they said, "Hey Viv, just want to say I'm hyped from the premiere. Anyway, can you draw Charlie holding a giant cutesy beetle grub like a Hercules grub?"
Okay. I don't know a Hercules grub, but I will draw it. I will draw her holding a grub. Whenever I think of Grub, I kind of think of the Grub from Teen Titans. If you remember that show, like the little worm thingy she had, Starfire.
I didn't watch that much Teen Titans.
Really?
Yeah, it was on. Like I saw a few episodes, but I remember
that was
like
a big
there were
one
kids
for
that were
me.
like really into Teen Titans.
Yeah, I was pretty into Teen Titans. I was into Teen Titans. Like the two shows that like made me go out and play in the backyard like the most were Teen Titans and Kids Next Door. And I was like, I'm gonna be number. I think I would always want to be. I always wanted to be either number 3 or number 4. And I was like, I'm number 4, and I would run around and do a really shitty Australian accent.
I was number 1337, and I had a power glove. And
I never actually made up my own. That would have been way funnier. So like be like, I'm number 666, and I'm like the Satan worshiper.
I'm number 666, and I killed number 1, and my girlfriend's number 3. Everybody in the chat, make Kids Next Door OCs.
Yeah, there we go. Make a Kids Next Door.
Here's my question. Do you think if any of the kids had been dropped on their heads, they would be like decimal points?
Oh my God.
That's messed up, dude.
I'm just... Wasn't like number 2's little brother like number 1/2 or something? Or
I think
what was
he
he?
was. I think he was
like,
a percentage or something. 1.5 or something. That was a good show. Man. What a good show.
It was a great show.
That show.
They don't make
Billy and
cartoons
Mandy,
like they used to.
Freaking Invader Zim is still... Ugh, I love that show so much. That's why the movie is so like... Ooh.
Dude, the animation was so fucking good.
It was really pretty in some parts. Some parts looked like the old show, like straight up, like that is a face from the old cartoon and the old style. Like it looked great. And then like the parts that didn't look like were just so adorable. So I was like, you know what, this is just cute.
Somebody said I am number 420 and I smoke weed. Thank you for that.
That's perfect.
I'm number 69. No, I'm not gonna go.
I was like, oh no. Oh no.
I forgot that they're kids and that got weird.
That's not okay.
All right, moving on. Hello.
You're fine.
I always put the foot in my mouth. Shit. Gotta get out of here.
Somebody else, you know what? Somebody else made the joke in the chat, so you're
I know, I was gonna say, like, it's what are the big numbers in this fucking internet hellscape? It's 420, it's 69, it's 666, it's, I don't know, 42.
Somebody said my number is your credit card number. That's brilliant.
What a little genius we have in the chat.
Little genius.
Okay, you ready for the next drawing one? Or you still...
I'm still working on this one for now, but I'll be done in a second. I'll speed it up.
Then let's see. This person asked, Radio Demon Jr., I have a question. Is Alistair stronger than Lucifer?
I cannot answer that, but I think it's safe to say no. Yeah, Lucifer.
No,
so
he's not.
Lucifer is a very powerful being in this universe. Like he is a fallen angel, and angels have a dominion over demons. So yeah, it's safe to say he's more powerful.
Yeah, it's safe to say that he's much more powerful, but Alistair is not to be trifled with. That's
he's not
for sure.
To be trifled with. Like the way the hierarchy in hell works is that they kind of acquire their power through making deals and soul dealing, which is something that only demons can do. So their power is its own thing, whereas what Lucifer is and the angel power is its own thing, and it kind of inherently has dominion over demon power. So saith the rules of good and bad, I guess. The ancient whatever the fuck. So, but that said, as the show goes on, I think everyone's going to be really excited to see how the characters kind of work around that and kind of like still find ways to be villains and cause problems. And there's a lot of stuff that it's very bureaucratical. So whenever something's bureaucratical and has rules, there's always ways to break those rules and play around. So I'm very excited for all that shit to start.
I have like some fucking crazy jazz going on in my ears in the background.
Oh, you're listening to jazz?
Yeah, dude. There's a Spotify playlist that's like new jazz releases, and it's got like some crazy like. I feel like I'm in a Panera Bread whenever I put it on.
That's awesome. Do we have another one? I can do another drawing now.
Okay,
go,
yeah.
go.
We got Emily Delgado. Hey Viv. My draw request is Angel Annoying Vaggie, and my question is, does Lucifer play any kind of instruments?
He does. He does. He definitely plays. He definitely plays the violin.
The fiddle.
Yeah, he plays the fiddle. There's a joke, and I won't spoil it because until we like get this voice actor that we really want to voice him. So we have one person that we really want him to be voiced by. I'm basically tailoring the character to be him. And if
we're
it's
not
going to
say.
We're not going to say. And if it is him, or even if it isn't him, if we don't get this person because they are kind of a trickier person to get, even if we don't get him, we'll see. So that's why I'm not going to say what instrument it is, because I think it only really works if we get him. But the joke would be that Lucifer plays the fiddle phenomenally well, but his favorite instrument is something else, and that's what he's learning. And he's learning it, so he's not very good at it yet, but like he has another instrument that he really likes. But I cannot say that instrument because it like almost instantly gives away who it is. So
listen, it's Gary Busey.
No, it's not
clearly.
Gary Busey. It's never
Clearly
gonna
Gary
be.
Busey.
It would never be
Gary
Busey in a million years.
Listen, Gary Busey plays the electric triangle.
No. Mm-mm. Maybe Lucifer plays the electric violin as well, though, because I just found out that's a thing.
You've been watching some Lindsay Sterling, I see.
Yeah. Lindsay
Yeah,
Sterling.
yeah.
She's great. I saw her. Yeah?
You seen her live?
Yeah, I've seen her live. Yeah, I saw her live by accident.
Someone in the chat got it, and I'm not gonna say.
No, yeah.
I won't say who in the chat.
I was gonna say if
Gary.
Obviously, Gary Busey will never be in Hazbin, but if Gary Busey wasn't Hazbin, I would just want him to play Gary Busey, just being in hell.
He's just in hell. Hey, I'm Gary Busey.
He's the only.
That's the joke is that he goes up and goes like, I'm Gary Busey, and they're like, what are you doing here?
Gary Busey.
I'm Gary Busey.
It's like the Matt Damon from Team America.
Or no, it's like the I think I have a crush on Reggie. Or I thought you're bi. I think I have a crush on Reggie.
Oh yeah.
It's like he's like, I'm Gary Busey. Wait, but I thought this is hell. I'm Gary Busey.
We were talking about this the other day, but there's a movie called Quigley in which Gary Busey plays a talking Pomeranian, who basically he dies and he goes to heaven and he gets sent back down to earth to be a talking Pomeranian to atone for his sins.
Oh my god!
And there's literally a line in the movie that sounds like it doesn't sound like it's part of the script. It just sounds like Gary Busey's asking the question where he just says, "Am I a talking dog?"
Oh my god, that's great.
Oh man. Lyle wants to know how long we're going for.
We might go for at this rate maybe another half hour to an hour. Not very much longer.
Just say another hour. That's fine.
Yeah, another hour. He can always come in and out too. I'm much more lax with my streams. Yeah, with my streams right now. But I think because I'm a little behind, it might be safe to go for another hour. We can maybe make the cutoff for like. 'Cause how many more requests are there, Dave?
Quite a few.
Okay, so maybe we'll make the cutoff for them
we're trying to get
in
through
like 10 minutes. So if you want something, get it in now. Get it in now.
Yeah.
So that I can do it.
While you finish that drawing, Casket Endifer wants to know, hey Viv, is Charlie's papa aware of Charlie's idea? I assume they mean for the hotel.
I can't say yet, because that will be in the show.
Yes.
A lot of the like Charlie family stuff is in the show. That's like a big part of it, so I don't want to spoil it too much.
Nathan Albanese donated $20. They would like to see Alistair shooting Mimsy with a staple gun. The staple.
Alistair shooting Mimsy with a staple gun. I don't know if I can draw that one. I'm sorry. That's a little too out of character.
Just get like. I was gonna say, I think they're just like him being like annoyed. You could do like Angel doing it or something.
Angel might do it. Yeah, Angel would do that. So I'll do that. But right now I'm still drawing Angel being annoying to Vaggie. So.
Lyle says you can add him in and he'll flop in a bit. And Monica, you can also add Monica. She's doing something right now, but she says she might stop in for a minute.
Okay.
We're having a gaggle of gangrene people.
I know. It's the Cali trip all over again.
It's literally going to be the stream from a couple weeks ago.
I know. It's kind of turning into that.
Whatever, man. That was a
That's
great
fine.
stream.
That was a fun stream. So you know what? Yes.
You guys are.
Oh crap! Is Monica not on my friends list?
Viv,
how dare you?
Dude, a lot of people aren't on my friends list that are my friends. So you know, you.
To be fair, it took Viv 3 years to follow me back on Instagram.
I know.
I mean, Discord kind of sucks with like how you have friends and stuff.
Yeah, I hate that you can't just add people into calls like just because you have DMs.
Yeah, it's annoying.
But I'll send her a request right now.
God, it's amazing how we've all just forgotten that like Skype exists when we used. That's what we used to.
I haven't forgot, dude. A lot of places still use Skype for like interviews.
I haven't used Skype in like literally like over a year. Like I don't think I've even opened the.
No, I haven't either.
Yeah, I had a Skype interview, and I told them I was like, yeah, I don't have a webcam anymore. My cat ate it, and they're like, no, that's all right. And I'm like, all right, so you want me to still use Skype? And they're like, yeah, get on Skype so you can see us. And I was like, oh, all right. And I had to like re-download Skype, and I couldn't remember my password or anything. And then I just saw like millions of messages that people sent me like over the past 3 years.
I know. I still had like whenever I did log in, I remember seeing like a wall of stuff, and I was just like, shit.
Yeah, it took my computer
Skype,
like 15 minutes to load
Skype,
everything.
it both takes me back to like a simpler time, but also like a really bad time in my life, because Skype is like the site that I used, or the app that I used to talk the most to like the kind of shitty people I used to know. And so I'm like, it takes me back to those like long late hours and like that setup, and I'm just like, oh. Like Discord kind of like feels more like the safe place to me, because it's amazing. Discord is, and I'm just gonna shill for Discord for like a second. Discord is really nice for projects. Like it's you can do calls. You can like, it's really nice for like big groups. People can
can have conference calls, video chats, lots of things you can do on Discord,
and you can like make folders. So like each thing like can have a tab that has like a different, so like what I do is for production I have like a Discord for like the animators and the cleanup artists, and it's perfect because there's like a tab for cleanup and a tab for animation, and we can kind of see each step and give feedback on each step like individually, and it's a lot more organized. So it's nice. I like Discord. It is very nice for freelancers it's like me. So you know,
there's like parts of Discord that are like really well organized, and some of it that's just like really like changing people's roles and stuff, and giving people permissions is like really confusing.
Yeah,
made it a lot more streamlined.
Yes,
but I'm not gonna look a gift horse in the mouth, because it is so much better than Skype.
Yeah, it's infinitely better than Skype. So I'm like, yep. Also, what's the next doodle?
Next is Dakota DeBear asks, hey, I've been listening to Judas Priest's The Ripper. Oh, nice.
Good album.
In that case, can you draw Alistair like Jack with the top hat and
Wait, can you draw Alistair as Jack who?
Jack the Ripper, like with a top hat and clothes.
Yeah, sure.
What was that song on Sad Wings of Destiny? Or was that fucking... You don't listen to Judas Priest, dude?
I do. I don't know what album it is. I'm gonna have to look.
That person who just said that, I'm playing a video game right now, so...
Oh, okay.
Otherwise I would.
Well, I'm I'm just going to my metal playlist and just looking.
Dude,
through
you
their
would
albums.
really like Judas Priest. They're totally up your alley.
I do like Judas
Well, you didn't know what
Priest.
album that was on, so you're not that big of a fan.
Oh, but yeah, I can't know everything,
big, fake
Daniel.
fan over here.
Oh God. Don't even fucking
I
start
love
with
you
me.
too. Dude, since Tool's been on like on the whatchamacallit Spotify.
It is sad Wings of Destiny.
Okay, cool. That's a good album. I've run into so many like Tool fans, and I think I've come to the conclusion that Tool fans are just the worst people in the world.
They're
Like,
Way to like diss all
I used
over
to-
people at once.
I
Pretty
can
good.
say this from firsthand experience because my old roommate back in college, like they were like an obsessed Tool fan, and I like Tool. Don't get me wrong,
yeah,
I do like
too.
Tool.
Yeah.
But they were like, but I also like a lot of different bands and a lot of different music. That's all they would listen to and all they would talk about is just Tool all the
Tool
time.
being
And
the
I'm like,
greatest band in the world, and then they drink Monster Energy, and then
yeah,
then they beat their wives. That's a Tool fan.
Oh my god.
they suckle Maynard's wine from his teat as well.
Yeah, they trip over their trip pants from Hot Topic, and then they drink more Monster Energy and watch NASCAR.
Oh
There
my
you go.
God. They also smoke a lot of
Doesn't
weed,
help that
I will
the
say. If
band
you
is
listen to
called
like
Tool. Like I've never heard of this band, but just the fact that they're
Tool?
called Tool, like that's kind of fitting.
I do like I like some of their songs. Like I love The Pot, Lateralis, you know, there's a lot of good songs. It's just that
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
Tool's a great band. They really are. Like I like
It's-
Maynard Keen as a songwriter. I just think their fans are like you know, they're just like
yeah.
they're like a couple steps above like Juggalos in my opinion.
That's
Like
fair.
I think there's a lot of similarities though.
Did you see the thing where I followed Gilbert Gottfried on Twitter and apparently like he was like hanging out at like the Juggalo festival or something?
Oh hell yeah.
Yeah.
Gathering of the Juggalos.
Uh-huh.
Dude, I want to go to one of those. But I want to go dressed as the members of Kiss.
Dude, let's do it. I'm down. You go as Gene, I'll go as Paul Stanley.
Yeah, dude, be the star child.
Yeah.
All right, do
Or
we
like,
got
how about the-
do we get another request?
Did you see
I
Yeah,
need
yeah.
a- I
Did,
need a drawing.
yeah, oh we're gonna do let's see. I'm going to the one above that one. Where to go? Okay, here we go. Unknown 99. I heard the could you draw Charlie and Vaggie being a cute couple thing?
Okay, can do that. Yeah.
Dead Tines for $2.99 said Guitar Smith. Oh, from the Rock Band argument. Catherine Carcamo for $2 said Dave and Vivi. DDR is the fairest of all. Oh, that's true. DDR, because earlier, Dan, before you got here, we were having the debate between Rock Band and Guitar Hero.
Mm-hmm.
And somebody said DDR. So I guess that is the...
I
That
didn't
is the
play
other-
any of them, so I'm like, yeah. I
I
played
like-
a
I was
little
co-
bit of Just Dance, and that was the closest to any of
I
these
played
games
so
that I
much
played.
Guitar Hero in like middle school, early high school.
Can you add
Just
Monica
so
to
everybody,
the group?
just so,
She has to add my my. Did she respond to my
Wait.
request? I can't add her in until then.
just so everybody knows, we have a lot of requests. I don't know. We
Maybe
are
we
going
should
through
put the
them. I have
cap-
the
Maybe we should put the cap on it. Let's see. Okay. Final call for any kind of drawing requests. You can keep asking audio like answers.
Yeah,
But
'cause-
I am very behind in the drawings, so I think it's safe to cap it
and
now
I have
to make sure I can.
I
get them
have all your
done.
drawing requests already. So
Yeah. So
just
if you
going
made
through
a
them one
drawing
at a time.
request, like don't worry, like we'll get to it. But it might be a good idea to cap those, for now. Yes.
All right, I added Monica.
Oh yay! Okay, you were able to add her. Good.
Katie Kerwick for $5 said, "Look at his photograph."
Every time I see it makes me laugh.
How
How did our eyes get so red? And what the hell is on Joey's head? I was so nervous that I nearly missed.
Oh, hi, Monica.
Monica's dead.
Monica's a big Chad Kroger fan. She just couldn't take it.
Huge Chad. Oh, you know what I was thinking? That's really funny, but kind of like fucked up.
What?
I just like last night I got really high and I was like laughing at this for a really long time. But just type in Juggalo funeral.
Oh my god!
Oh God! Another classic addition to the funeral series as we've been exploring.
Oh my god. Well, I love so I introduced Monica to the funeral series because me and
What's poppin', Timperella?
Hey Monica.
Baby,
What's up?
hello, lover.
We discovered the
Oh, the Sonic funeral.
The Sonic
funeral.
Me and
Yes.
Amin found these videos called like blank. You know, it's like there's like a million of them. And
They're
really
baffling.
like well animated, but like they're like kind of the same but different every time, and they're really weird. And I think it's a fetish.
God, I don't know. Okay, me and Lyle have driven ourselves fucking bonkers trying to figure out who this is for, why it's a thing. Like we just sat there and tried analyzing this.
It's a very specific fetish.
It can't be because he went through the comments and like Control F like the word hot. And no one said anything. Yes. And we scrolled through the comments. I think we've talked about it all together for like 4 hours. Which, looking through the comments, and there's demand for more.
What I want to know is, where is Far 4 funeral? That's what I want.
Also, so we heard Pete Mako for $2. You said we donated to Streamlabs. Will they be read? We are having a hard time.
Yes.
Like, are you seeing all the Streamlabs ones too, Dave?
I see everything.
Oh, perfect.
I
Okay,
see them
then
all.
yes.
We're going in order right now.
Okay, perfect. Well, because there's a difference between people who donate on Streamlabs and superchat. So,
yeah.
For ease, I was just saying do superchat to be safe. But if you can see the Streamlabs now, then that's fine. That's good.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Juggalo funeral is really great though.
Wait, what's Juggalo? Oh, I can't handle this anymore. There's more?
No.
I feel like it's
just telling
real.
I was just telling him that I went on Google image search and just typed in Juggalo funeral and I laughed to the bank. It was so good.
Juggalo? Okay, I'm doing it. I'm doing it.
Yeah, dude.
Juggalo.
I'm using what's left of my set. Oh my god.
Like it actually added years to my life.
Added years too. All right.
There's a picture of a guy, a Juggalo in a casket, and half his face is.
Did you guys see that report that apparently like Juggalo face paint like stops like TSA tracking or something, like the scanning when you go through yeah, when you apparently like if you go through like the TSA scanner, apparently like it blocks it like from scanning you or something.
Oh my god.
What?
So like apparently like Juggalo face paint is defense against like the FBI.
Of course.
Oh.
So what's the next doodle? I got a bunch of them.
Next up,
also,
we're gonna do
it's
Hey Viv
safe
from
to start capping them now. We're gonna say
yeah.
If you please do not donate for a drawing starting now because I probably won't get to it. But if you have already, then I will make sure I get to it. So
Ash Bodie Wall for $20. Hey Viv, I love your doodles. May I request Angel but dressed as Rum Tum Tugger from Cats?
I don't remember which one Rum Tum Tugger is, but I will because. Funny enough, Cats is one of the most famous musicals of all time, and it's like one I know nothing about. But I'll do Angel as a cat, and hope it's the right cat.
Viv, are we gonna watch that movie or what?
Which movie?
Which one? The Cats musical
Cats.
movie?
The cat. Yes, I do. I do want to see the Cats movie because it looks like both a mess, and also like it's a musical. So I'm like, I'll give it a shot. But like, damn, does that movie look weird? It looks.
I know,
so
that's
weird.
the whole. That's the charm. God, do I still have that screen cap where it's just a cat vomiting on another cat from the trailer? It's really good.
Pixelberry wanted to know. They have 2 questions. Are we looking for screenwriters? No,
Nope.
Sorry. And secondly, will there be a stereotyped beach episode?
I do
Yes!
not want to make a beach episode, but I do think I'd want to do it as a comic because I have an idea for what the beach quote-unquote episode would be, but honestly, right now, the way it is, I'm trying to plan the show with absolutely no filler, and so there might just not be any time for an episode about the beach, but there definitely would be a comic, because I have an idea for it, and I think it's really funny. So,
But as far as the screenwriters thing, we're not looking for any screenwriters, but keep writing if you write. Never give up on that.
Never give up writing. Keep writing, and a good opportunity will present itself someday.
I think you should just stop trying to get all the jobs, you greedy person. Don't ever become a No, I'm just joking. Become a screenwriter. It's fun. Yeah, it's kind of weird. Like, as far as writing goes, like, I get way more enjoyment from like music and like art and stuff. But I feel like I'm way better at writing than like anything else. So it's good if you enjoyed it, like if you enjoy doing it. Like I enjoy it, just not as much as like drawing, like figure sessions and shit.
Yeah.
You know what I don't like? The fact that I looked up Juggalo funeral and I'm still here and I feel my sanity waning.
It's so good.
Oh god.
Dude, it's messed up because the one that I laughed the hardest was like a little like Juggalo baby casket.
Yeah, the first image.
So,
oh, it's so good.
I'm like, wow, Juggalos are the worst parents.
That's pretty bad.
What did you expect?
That's pretty bad.
And the mom's like not even dressed up. She's just wearing a big like
hoodie?
baggy,
So
a big
is this
ICP hoodie.
Is this a thing? Like this isn't just a band thing. This is like a movement. This is a bunch of people.
Yeah.
Oh, 100%.
There are mothers that are juggalos.
It's a way of
absolutely.
life.
Okay, then yeah, I'm looking this up, and I'm gonna laugh at them because I didn't think that was a real thing.
The FBI has listed Juggalos as a street gang.
We should put fucking juggalos in the fucking Hazbin.
Oh, dude.
That's where they'd all be.
That's where they'd be. There's a big gang of clowns, and then they're all ex-juggalos.
Listen, I'm wise. I don't mess with the juggalos. I let them do their thing. All right.
Man.
I'm wise.
Are they gonna hurt us if we do make fun of them?
They're gonna throw Fago at us.
I've got like I don't have enough time to tell this story. My Juggalo experience, Monica knows it.
That's a good one.
Yeah, when the Juggalos peed on my ex-girlfriend's house.
Oh my god.
What?
It is such a fucking story. Like, the cops got involved and there was like a detective that showed up and was taking pictures of empty Fago bottles that were left in the sewer.
What's oscillating, you fucking dinguses?
Hello.
Oh shit.
Time for the juggalo.
We're talking about juggalos.
Juggalo conversation and how juggalos should be in like the hell of Hazbin. There should be like a fucking movement.
Oh,
of
just a
juggalos.
section for them?
Yeah, just a little town of
be...
juggalos, and I was worried that so if I do that, will they like throw Fago on my house? Is that what they do?
They will. They absolutely will.
There's going to be a Fago soda machine on every street corner.
No, dude, you should make it like South Park, where only Mormons get in heaven, except only Juggalos get into heaven.
There's nothing but fucking juggalos. So what's the next?
You get up there and Saint Peter is singing, "My axe is my."
If you're a Juggalo and you commit some other sort of sin or atrocity, does the sin of being a Juggalo so vastly outweigh that no matter what you end up as a Juggalo in hell?
Absolutely.
It would. That's the most. Just by default of being a juggalo, you automatically go to hell. So some of them are like, I don't know what I did. And everyone's like, you should know what you did. There's like a murderer down the street, and he's like a fucking juggalo.
Yeah.
Real quick, we got
like somebody connected to the occult finds out what hell is like, and they try to commit so many atrocities so that they do something sufficiently horrible to outweigh being a juggalo. Then they get down there and they're still a juggalo, and they're like, I killed 6 children and this is still worse.
Anyway, what were you gonna say, Dave? You gonna read a donation? I need a new.
We got from Kamachak to $100 donation. They said, not sure if you guys missed it. The stream was lagging. My second request is for Vaggie doing a concern at Tiny Charlie. Just a concern.
A concern.
That's cute.
I can have her doing a concern.
Is this a mortician drawing Juggalo makeup on a dead body?
Yes.
Oh yeah, you gotta.
It's beautiful, dude. It's there's a if you open up that tweet, there's a bunch of photos of that Juggalo's funeral.
Oh, you don't have to tell me twice. I'm already there.
Ugh.
Okay, so
Isn't
the
that
corpse
thing in
was a
hospitals
Juggalo.
or prisons, like if you are given like your last rites, you can do it like religiously. Is Juggalo like a recognized national religion yet?
No, but it is a recognized street gang per the FBI's list.
Fago,
FBI
not fascism. What?
So you have like the Crips, the Bloods, and then the Juggalos. That could all
I just can't get
Ah.
over. I think we should maybe also explain to the audience what a juggalo is exactly.
Juggalos are insane clown posse fanatics.
Yeah,
for
they're
those
literally fans of a band, right?
Yeah, no, it's grown farther than
Yeah.
that because basically they're fans of murder rap, which is a very like
okay.
yeah, because like Psychopathic Records is what ICP is on, and now there's like a bunch of idiots with like clown makeup that like are on their label. Like they're also into like
Idiots with clown makeup.
they're into like backyard wrestling and like oh, fuck, like I forgot somebody showed.
Oh wait, are you talking about that guy? There's this guy on Twitter who's every day been posting him doing like stunts in his
Yeah,
Are
backyard.
you
that guy's
talking about
And he has, like, an eye-
Superhuman? I think I
yeah.
showed you that.
Yeah, yeah.
That's the one.
All
That
of his videos are fucking identical videos where he's like, this one goes out to juggalos and juggalettes. Let's fuck this shit. And then he like takes off his shirt and jumps onto some horrid miscellaneous sharp object like barbed wire or broken glass or his fucking refrigerator.
Oh my god! Why? Oh.
There's
So come to these streams to learn the most obscure, weird shit on the internet. Like what? I didn't know about half of this shit.
There's one where he jumps onto, I
It's a
forget if it's,
concern.
I think it might be a microwave. It's something, it's like a pretty big microwave though. And he jumps onto a microwave and he just hits it and fucking goes limp. Like, he gets right up and out.
Yeah, he's just done.
I think you showed us that one. That one's
He's
great.
dedicated. I'll give him that. Also, this
Juggalo.
Juggalo wake is the funniest shit I've ever seen. Everyone else was
There's a
totally
Juggalo
normal.
wake.
And it's open casket, and it's the greatest thing I've ever seen. I need to link this. This is I
Oh
can't
my-
keep this to myself.
I'm gonna look at it later.
This is
You
too
know
good.
what?
Do we have
dude?
another
I have-
another drawing to do?
Yes.
Okay, this is a question posed for all of you guys. Which of the Hazbin characters would be a juggalo?
Oh, Pentius for sure.
This would be a juggalo.
I could literally see I could see Pentius like with the egg boys being like, I'm drinking Fago and I love my ex.
Hang on, I'm
like screaming.
gonna draw him as a fucking wonder fast.
Is it a Juggalo
Well, real
wedding?
quick, do it.
Yeah, dude, I just looked it up.
I linked you guys, I don't know.
I'm gonna look up Juggalo bar mitzvah.
Ames asks Dave, "Are you a juggalo?" I feel like we all are deep down in our hearts. We just don't let it out.
We're all juggalos. I mean, I like clowns, so that's why I was like, is it just people that like clowns? Because like,
Wait, really?
yeah, I think clowns are fun.
What?
What?
Wait.
Man.
You like clowns? I like creepy
I
clowns.
Didn't know that they're like unironically, or is it like some kind of like ironic love of clowns?
I think they're kind of like, I think like clown makeup and like the concept of clowns is fun. If I go to like a carnival and some
and you see a
clown
clown,
is jumping
you
up,
have the desired reaction of joy.
no,
when you see it.
I go, oh, okay. Like, I don't have a reaction to, like, real-life clowns, but I think in fiction, I think they're fun. Like, I really like Pennywise, and I really like,
So you like,
But those are
creepy
horror-
clowns.
I guess I like
Characters.
creepy. All right, there we go. I
But
like,
you don't see a regular clown and go, "Wee, a clown."
no. Unless it's like the
Okay,
joke
that's
is
like
like they're like a depressed clown, like they're like one of those people that's like, I'm a clown but I hate my life. Then I'm like, okay, I think
yeah,
that's funny.
relatable.
That's kind of funny.
Oh yeah, funny.
You know.
So like if you're at a children's birthday party and Bongo the clown comes up like, "Hey little girl, would you like a balloon animal?" You wouldn't scream, "Get away from me, you freak!"
I think all the
would go-
children would be
accept his-
screaming that at the adult that's just showed up to the fucking children's birthday party unannounced.
Oh,
I
to
think
her.
I think the concept of clowns is really funny. Like, you know, that they're like these grown people that are like in these ridiculous costumes. Yeah, like this fucking how to be a Christian.
Oh jeez.
Like
That
they're-
one's a golden oldie.
In relation to clowns, in regards to clowns, are clowns intended to be like when you see a clown or when a child sees a clown? Are they supposed to know that that's a guy in makeup, or is a clown supposed to be like a different?
It's supposed to be
Like
like
a
a
different
different
entity?
entity. Yeah, it's supposed to be like
Oh,
its
yeah.
own entity, and that's why I kind of like them because they're like these weird cartoon characters that are trying to entertain you. And I just think that's kind of
I
funny.
guess that makes it less weird than an adult that just showed up looking like that.
Yeah, like I think they're supposed to be like cartoonish, you know, like kind of like mimes. They're supposed to be like just an entertaining thing. Like I think
Well, a
I
mime
think
is supposed to be a guy in makeup, right? Like a
Yeah,
mime
a
isn't making
mime-
pretensions that it's an otherworldly creature.
a mime basically is the same
what
as a
I'm saying is,
clown, but they don't
when it-
say
when it-
anything. That's like the only difference.
Well,
Really.
what I'm saying is, when like I don't know, is Barney the dinosaur still a thing? Let's say he is. When a guy comes to a children's birthday party in a Barney the dinosaur suit, the child isn't supposed to see that as a guy in a Barney the dinosaur
No,
suit,
yeah, they're
right?
supposed-
They're
they're
supposed to see
that.
that as
No, no.
Barney
exactly.
the dinosaur.
So when
So when a guy
shows
comes
up,
as a clown, is the kid supposed to see that as like a guy in a clown suit, or
no,
is
it's supposed to be whatever the clown is. Like, so it's like, hi, I'm Bingo the clown. So that's Bingo the clown. So it's like a character,
okay?
you know.
No, I think I
That's
get where
what
you're
makes
getting-
it weirder. I
But
mean-
is it supposed to be like a human?
No, it's
no,
supposed to
they're
be a
just
clown.
they're just yeah. Clowns
Like,
are their
you born
own.
a clown?
Clowns
Yeah.
are a species, basically.
Yeah, clowns are just another race of human.
They're like a species of creature. It reminds me of like the one argument like we were privy to. There was these people like fighting over like clown rights.
What?
Yeah,
I'm looking that up.
we're like.
I think
Well,
we
I
should
remember-
bring back, if anything, slavery, but for clowns.
Oh, gee. Oh, okay.
clown oppression. Back in the
Clown rights.
in the start of
Well,
the
I
circus.
remember because as a result of like the first new It movie, there were all these clowns like
There were clowns
protesting, being like,
genuinely
it gives us a
upset.
bad name.
What? Oh
Yeah.
yeah, that gives them a bad name.
And I'm
Well, that
like,
was the
creepy
original It
clown has been
movie.
a thing for years.
No, like the new one.
No, they
'cause the
did it
new one
again
was
for the
so
new
big,
one.
yeah.
Yeah.
But like, I'm sorry if you're
Because
still
people
a clown.
also started dressing up as clowns and like shooting people.
Yeah, there was. You remember? Do you guys remember like the creepy people that were dressing up as clowns and going out into the night and like
Yes.
terrorizing people?
That's what I'm talking about. Yeah.
I loved that birthed then though clown hunts where people were going out with guns and like fucking attacking the clowns.
Wait,
I thought
what?
that was-
As they
Did
should.
you not know about that? No, yeah.
No.
So in response to the clowns, that were, you know, purposely harassing and scaring people, people were going on these clown hunts, and they were like going out into the night and making sure people were safe from the clowns.
I mean, I guess rightfully so, but Jesus.
Were they
Yeah.
shooting them?
No,
Like,
I don't think anybody died, but they did go out with guns. So I think it finally stopped the clowns because it was like, if you were a clown and you were probably just doing it for the meme, you didn't want to actually get shot.
I just like to imagine. I want to imagine it's just like a group of like rednecks in camo and orange vests in the back of
pickup.
Pretty
billboards.
much, it's just like, we're going
like
to clown
woo,
hunt.
we rolling it.
Instead of those Duck Dynasty whistles, they have like clown honking whistles.
Also, what's a doodle that I can get on? Because I'm pretty sure I'm pretty behind.
You dong for $20.
Thank you.
Can you draw Alistair and Lucifer singing together?
I can. Let's try that.
For you
For Udong, and then it was silent. So clowns.
We have to
I-
reflect.
Yeah, we gotta think about clowns.
I really want to make
Thanks,
more like
baby.
clown characters, like in the new thing, in the new project that I haven't like officially shown any art for. The main character is like vaguely clownish. Like he's kind of got like the markings on his eyes and stuff, but I didn't want to make him like full on a clown. But he's kind of got a jester clown thing going on.
Yeah, you still want him to be somewhat likable.
Right.
He can't be full clown. He's part clown. He's part clown, but his father was a clown, I guess.
Like, I don't mind like the Harlequin jester markings, like that's cute, but full on clown.
The full on
No.
like the mouth and everything, I think is like really. It can be creepy. Like I get why they're creepy because they're like exaggerated versions of humans, but they're not. They are like
don't
this weird
understand
entity.
who the first person to go, you know what? This is a good idea. I want to know who that guy was.
Well, aren't clowns like super old?
They
like,
are,
don't they
they're-
date back to the
Yes,
Renaissance and
they
shit?
date
Dawn of
back very,
time,
very
they're
long.
Is
Yeah.
that what you're getting at?
Clowns, they're
Species of
dying
clowns
breed
took
now.
out-
They're
Clowns are
dying-
what took out the dinosaurs, little.
Tiggles, you're our top operative clown. You are the most evolved.
They're
I
the
saw,
real minions are clowns.
When I was like 5 or 6 at a kid's birthday party, a clown popped a balloon by accident, and the tassel of the balloon hit him in the eye, and he like fucking was holding his eye, and he took his hand away, and his eye was all bloodshot.
Oh no! Oh my God.
On the bright side, he'll never have to see another clown.
Uh,
So there's that.
I wish he'd try to play it off as like a trick, like he was squirting water or something.
dude,
Just like
like that
I
same kid's
missed.
birthday party the next year, he got a magician, and the magician accidentally
in the
caught
other
himself
eye.
on fire.
Oh.
What's up with this
Jesus
fucking
Christ.
kid?
This kid is a curse on all those who come to entertain him.
He was like, he was just getting budget ass clowns and magicians.
What's the dude that had that that fucking challenge where if any magician could like perform their trick in like a test environment, he'd give him $1 million. Or sorry,
Oh, James Randi.
yeah,
that was
James Randi. So this kid was like the James Randi for children's entertainers. Like,
This is not real. I remember the magician had like he had like one of those wallets that you open up and it like, or it was a book. He opened the book and it like would set itself on fire, but he had his sleeve too close to it, and then his
no.
sleeve caught on fire.
oh damn.
Also, Dave,
I mean,
do
it's
we-
entertaining.
Do we have any like question ass?
One just says, "Hail Vivzie, I'm home."
Thank you.
Oh yeah, Tori for $4.99 asks, does Heil Hitler I'm own air in hell?
It would. The one episode comes on repeat every hour on
It's
the
called
hour.
Heil Honey, I'm home.
And like everyone in hell is like, God damn it! There's a whole section of TV I can't watch now because
Yeah.
there's a whole channel that shows nothing but this horrible pilot that should never have existed.
Just on real.
On repeat. I did. I guess I can say the joke because we're probably never gonna make it in the show because it would require licensing music. Though I would like to make like some kind of joke about like if we did ever get to license a song, whether it be this one or not, because I don't know if I'd want to spend the money to license this song, even though it would be a funny joke. But I like the idea that like little. So one thing about the Hazbin Hell that I think will be fun to like explore like in the show, even just really subtly, is that everything in hell is like slightly worse than it is like in reality. Like it's there are like bigger punishments, but one of the most constant punishments is that there's just no like on brand anything. So it's like, you know, there's no on brand Coke. There's just like shitty like off-brand soda and like shitty off-brand cookies, and like everyone's like, oh man, I love this, and they go and get it, and it's like there's no chocolate chip cookies, there's just like oatmeal raisin, and people are like, oh fuck, this sucks. So like really small inconveniences that like shouldn't be a big deal like are a big deal because it's just that's how reality is there. And I like the idea that like a karaoke, like they have karaoke rooms, but they've only got like one song, and I was like, that song's like something like shitty like Mambo No. 5. They've got, like,
Oh,
nothing.
God.
The
It should be
only
Mambo
song-
number 5.
the only song they've got is Mambo number 5, and it's the only song you can sing at karaoke. Like shit like that. Like it's just really random. So I thought it'd be funny to like license some really bad song.
You know
for
what?
something like
Scrap that. Lou Bega should voice Lucifer just for
No.
Lou Bega.
No.
Call
I'm
him Lou
vetoing that
Begafer.
right away. Lou Begafer.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Everybody in the pit. It's time to die.
That's what he says.
Oh,
We got one from $15 from Richard the Blue.
Thank you.
Hey Viv, love the concept of the show. Was wondering if you could draw Angel showing off some thick butt implants.
What?
And thick is written in the
How many C's?
The fetish size way.
Can I
2.
Two C's. Oh, Lord.
Angel's thick. I'm not drawing that.
Draw him as Aunt Fanny from Robots.
No. That one might be a little too outside of what I'm willing to draw. I'm so sorry.
can you,
Thank you for your
Ask for
donation.
something else.
Can you just draw Angel with really thick arms, and that's it?
With thick arms, yeah, okay, I'll do
Or
that.
like something like
Also,
a neck.
I didn't
like,
know that this
neck.
show had an animated intro. These poor animators.
Yeah, I just found it never aired with the pilot, but apparently it had a full opening title card that was animated.
Oh my god.
We're still talking about Heil Honey I'm Home
Oh my
for people that
god.
are...
There's an animated intro. No. That's terrible.
Wait, what?
Anyways.
Okay, let me see. Oh, you linked it.
Yeah, no, so I think I told you about this before, babe, but it's like there was a sitcom that was in the 90s that was about Hitler called Heil Honey I'm Home, and they made one pilot episode and it got canceled before it could even air.
Oh my god.
Okay, there's Thick Arms Angel.
And now
Holy
you
shit.
know.
now
And
you
knowing
know.
is half
The
more
world
you know.
wasn't.
Well,
Did you
did
know-
see
did you
Taika
know-
Waititi
Actually-
is doing a movie where he plays like somebody's imaginary friend who is Hitler.
Oh
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
What?
Jojo Rabbit or
Yeah,
something.
it looks real interesting.
That's a word for
Is
it.
it a comedy or is it like
Hitler's
real?
his imaginary friend.
What?
No, it's like a
Yeah, it's like in Hitler Youth or something.
But like
that.
now. But like that's being made now.
Yeah, it's not out yet, I don't think.
Who's proclaiming from on high? Yeah, we need more Hitler movies.
I don't know. I think he's just had such a string of like good movies. So like make whatever you want. He's like, I want
I want to make this.
Like he's doing the comedic equivalent of like lighting the fucking ring on fire, you know?
Oh, okay. Yeah, I guess that's.
He
true.
plays Hitler.
Oh no.
So it's like he's not putting, you know, Scarlett Johansson at risk yet again. It's like his ass on the line. It's like
Scarlett.
really tone deaf and shitty.
She would be. I had some. Oh, did you guys know that there was a Little Shop of Horrors cartoon?
No, really?
No.
Yeah, there
For
is.
kids?
Yes, for kids, and it's bad. It's really bad.
they made so many animated series out of 80s properties though. Like
There were
did you
so
know there's
many.
a Toxic Avenger
Yeah,
cartoon?
I did know that.
There's a Free
Yeah.
Willy.
Bad.
There's a
Yeah.
Free Willy cartoon.
There's a fucking Teen Wolf cartoon
No
like based
way.
off like the
That's
I think it's because Real Ghostbusters did so well. Because that cartoon was awesome.
oh yeah,
Yeah.
that shows.
And I remember Beetlejuice being a really good
Beetlejuice
cartoon
was
from back
great.
then.
It was. It was fucking
Beetlejuice
real
was
good.
one of my favorites, so I adore the Beetlejuice cartoon, and I think that's why I like the musical so much because they kind of combine the show and the movie, and then it kind of changed that even more, and I liked that. So, also, do I have another drawing request? I'm ready. I'm ready.
Yeah, we got.
The intro for that show was spectacular.
Oh, the Beetlejuice one? Oh
Dead
yeah, that's
Penis.
Yeah.
honestly that one's only that one is the only one that beats the Invader Zim one to me. Like
Yeah, I think
the
so.
Beetlejuice opening is fucking stellar.
Dead Teenage would like Charlie and Vaggy's outfit with the XI, so I guess put her in her outfit.
Okay. A lot
The
of people
show
are...
was not good at all. But
Which
have
one?
you guys seen the Mega Man cartoon intro?
Yeah, dude. I used
It's
to love that
so
show.
fucking bomb. It makes the show look so fucking cool, and then it's just not at all.
Yeah.
I remember watching the show like before like school when I was in like the second grade or something like that. I really
Yeah, as
like
a
the
kid,
show.
I thought it was badass. I did try watching it again though, and it's so fucking stupid.
A lot
oh,
of those
that's
old
sad.
shows don't hold
The
up
intro
a whole
still
lot.
slaps though.
Yeah.
Do you remember the fucking Sonic cartoon too?
Which one?
Yeah.
There were
There's
three.
like 3.
Not the one where he played like electric guitar, but like the one where the first one where he started liking chili dogs.
Oh, the silly
Oh,
one.
yeah.
The one where,
The one they
goofy
make all
one?
the YouTube poops out of.
yeah.
Yeah, man.
that one. I remember
I used to love that show when I was a kid, and I don't even have an OC.
Oh, no.
So I guess I'm doing pretty good in life.
That's
Yeah,
what, like,
you-
What shows
when-
did
when
you
they
guys have
announced,
OCs for? Own up to your past discretion.
Yeah.
The only thing I said when they announced the first Sonic trailer was, I just want Jim Carrey to say Pingus, and I'll be happy with this movie.
That's fair.
Also, hi Goose. Yeah, we are still going.
That would be. They
How
could
long is it
throw
gonna
it because
take?
that
Like-
full line is Snooping as usual. I see.
Yes, new Pringles.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh yeah.
It's just for some reason the Pingus is like really.
Well, it's just a
exaggerated.
weird like way he says it. Like it's just
Yeah.
really goofy. That's also the one that has the if someone tries to touch you in a place or a way that makes you feel uncomfortable, that's no good.
No good.
Also, Goose, I had an 101 Dalmatians. See, I remember that show. I loved that show. Holy shit! Do you remember that? There was an 101
101.
Dalmatians animated show, and it was like super one-off.
Oh,
but it had
yeah.
a really good style. It was a really cute style. That one. I liked
Was
it.
that the one where they introduced the puppy that had no spots and then he got spots? So it was
No,
good?
that's
I
101
think-
Dalmatians 2, 102 Dalmatians.
Jesus
No,
Christ!
yeah, that was the movie. No, but it was like on Disney Channel, and it was a really good style. And it's the one that had the chicken. There was a chicken in it that wanted to be a dog. Do you remember that at all?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the chicken
I was
wanted
like,
to be a dog.
I think there was a fucking chicken. You're right.
Aim says
I
she,
remember
had
there
a,
were-
she had a Sonic OC. I had a Zim OC, so I can't talk. That was mine. That was the
There were
only thing
kids
I
in
ever
my
had an
middle
OC for, though, I think.
There were kids in my middle school who would call my mom Corella DeVille because of Capdeville and how close it was.
Oh, I can see that.
God.
Oh, no.
Are there canonical names for every single 101 Dalmatian?
Not
course.
all of them, but
That's
there's a lot.
upsetting.
There's a lot of them.
There's probably like a wiki page where someone has tried to compile or make them up.
I think so.
I'm sure that exists.
I mean, there's a lot in the shows and stuff, so maybe in the show, but like.
Is it based on like a book or anything?
I think it was. I think it was probably based off a little kid's book back in the day.
It's based on a real life crime of hoarding ants.
Yeah, I think that's more than you can legally have.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, they lived in like a New York apartment,
Well, that's
and
why
they
they
had like
moved to the
100 of those
country.
fucking things.
They moved to the country. That's a canon thing.
Well,
We'll
then,
have the Dalmatian
oh no, I'm thinking of the
vacation.
aristocrats
The
or the
aristocrats.
aristocrats or
The
whatever.
The aristocrats.
Where they-
The aristocrats.
Yeah, I'm
The
thinking
joke.
where the butler drops the cats into the water on a set.
Yeah.
Also, what's the next draw-on request?
Next is Casket and Defer. Alistair interacting with a.
Didn't he poison the cats before tossing him into the river?
What? Alistair interacting with who? What?
A kitten.
A kitten.
If I remember correctly.
We was talking about the 80s cartoons. Somebody brought up Captain N, the Game Master.
Yeah,
in the
Captain
chat.
N.
Did you know that Mother Brain is voiced by the same guy who did the Audrey 2 and Little Shop of Horrors?
I did
What
know
the
that.
It's like it's the exact same
Wait,
voice.
the dude from the Four Top?
like I'll be beautiful. Yeah, like it's the
No way! Oh, I love that dude. I think it's the Four Tops. It was like one of the lead singers from the Four Tops was Audrey.
it's Levi Stubbs, isn't it?
Yeah, that's his name.
I mean, I'm sure everybody here knows this,
is.
but the Yoda Miss Piggy thing is something that you can't unhear when you hear it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Well, it's just Frank Oz, like slightly.
Mm.
I didn't know that, and now, oh my god, what? Okay. Hold on.
Oh damn! I didn't know.
Well, you didn't
Levi
know
Stubbs was
Yoda
dead.
and Miss Piggy were the same person?
Oh
I
no, I
didn't.
didn't know.
This
I
is
didn't
the
know. Oh,
weirdest
you did?
Alistair face I've ever drawn.
Oh my
so
god.
Enjoy it.
Oh yeah, it's just Frank.
I am really so some days I'm like really on my drawing game and some days like things look a little bit off. And today seems to be one of those days. So you're getting kind of weird drawings from me and I'm so sorry you
We're having too much fun
They
distracting.
look
you guys are also
fine.
distracting me. This is just the weirdest Alistair face I've ever drawn. But then again, like their faces can like just break. So
It looks like he's gonna eat.
He loves it.
he loves it. He's gonna eat that cat. I'm gonna
Squish
eat
that cat.
fish.
I love that video.
Who is all in this call? It's Viv, Dan,
We-
Monica, Lyle, and Dave.
Yes, we have a
And
gaggle of people.
Anybody else you dream of it to be?
Yes.
Boop-a-dee-boop-a-doo-boo.
Whenever you want to join calls like Goose, you definitely should. I just whenever you want to.
Should what?
What about prank calls?
Oh, I said whenever Goose wants to join a call. she can.
Oh,
Are we doing prank calls like the hit MTV show Crank Yankers?
Cranky.
I found we were at Blast from the Past the other day, and I found a Crank Yankers shirt
You get it?
just sitting there on
Did
the
you
rack.
get it?
No, because I didn't want to have that on like my conscience that I purchased a Crank Yankers.
Also, another drawing request.
Yeah, I'm trying to pull up this person who said we missed it, but the last thing they said is you missed it, so I don't see what they want. Panda, what's the fucking name? Panda Gamer, just don't donate, just type in the chat what your request was.
Panda Gamer. Also, if you're asking if it's allowed, yeah, like my streams right now, like I don't have like any kind of like organization for them. They're just whoever wants to join. I might make like a little channel for like just whoever wants to jump in can just jump in. That might be easier. But let me know. Just a mean gray man. Now that song's in my head. Do I have another? Is there another drawing for me to do?
Yeah.
Hey, can you draw Hitler
No.
choking Nick Kroll?
No, I'm not gonna.
I think there was a request for that somewhere in there.
Oh, I'm not doing it. Thanks.
What
for
if
your money.
what if in this show Hitler goes to hell and he's just a baby and anyone that can kill him gets out?
That's one of the ways of the secret to getting out of hell is to kill baby Hitler.
Yeah, he's like the snitch
They
in Harry
want-
Potter.
A lot of them would do it
Yeah,
too.
he's really cute and really fast.
A lot of them would do it.
They want Alistair. They want Alistair dressed as like a singing barbershop.
Oh, that's a good one.
Cute.
Real quick, I gotta take care of something. Sorry.
Yeah.
That's okay.
Okay.
In the
Oh,
meantime,
okay, I give up on this.
I already
one.
did this 100. Were you still looking at Juggalo stuff?
Oh no.
Oh,
no.
okay. Okay, I was like, yes, you said I give up on this. I was like, oh, okay. Were you still looking?
I'm trying to draw
To
a
the-
loincloth. I've been doing it for 30 minutes and I don't know why I can't do it right.
No.
That's what my life
So
has
some
become.
people are literally just saying in the chat to draw Hitler. No, I'm never gonna draw Hitler as long as I live.
Draw them all chasing baby Hitler with hammers.
If I ever
Big
find
Looney Tunes
myself
hammers.
drawing Hitler even for a joke, like I will
Can
be like,
you-
this is what has become.
Can you
of my
draw?
life.
Can you draw Hitler's brother,
No.
Jim Hitler?
No. The closest I could ever do was like to draw like the great dictator Charlie Chaplin.
Oh yeah, do that.
No, I don't like drawing any kind of real person though. It's weird.
Yeah, just draw like Jim Hitler. He looks like Hitler, except he's like a subcontractor for the city. Just where he just has high-waisted jeans and a tool belt.
God fucking damn it.
Oh, God, it's so hot in my room right now.
Have you still not gotten that fixed?
Nope.
Oh,
I've gone this
sorry.
whole summer without an air conditioner.
Oh no.
It's because you in there heating it up, baby.
Oh, girl.
Aye, Bobby.
All right. Well, in the meantime, while Dave is doing something and I can't see the chat, because the only chat,
He's
the
back.
only one I can see.
Dave's back
Oh,
with
yay.
a vengeance.
Yeah.
Ba-dum.
Welcome back.
This time, Dave is played by Scarlett Johansson.
Bah.
I'm here to voice the snake in Jungle Book remake. I'm the snake.
She did voice the snake, didn't she?
She did, yeah. She was the snake. I mean, I kind of liked that the snake was a girl, but I was just like, why does this movie exist? Like everything.
Wow, way to fucking
I like
whitewash.
it. I like the big
good,
monkey.
every good way, like every good, choice made in these movies makes me go, well, that's kind of cool. But why does this movie exist? And then I get mad. So it doesn't really matter how good.
I think that one's kind of okay because nobody's like favorite Disney movie is The Jungle Book.
Yeah, but even then,
So
it's
that
like
might
it's
as well.
just because of the trend. I'm just like I don't. Like same with
The giant
Dumbo.
monkey was pretty fucking cool.
Yeah, that scene where it's like chasing him around the building.
That
It's
was-
like,
that
it's like
was
a Dark
already
Souls
neat.
boss.
Because
Why Christopher Walken though? Of all like,
Why not?
Oh, I'll do that, Ames. I'll draw that. Real
There's
fast. I'll draw,
something
like,
weirdly
myself.
scarier about that.
Yeah.
The fact that it's reaching in like, come on, man, cub.
He is pretty
Horrifying.
scary. I will say he's a lot scarier than like he normally.
It's like a
is.
fever dream. I like it.
You ready for the next request?
Yes, I can get
Uh,
on that.
Ella Fink would like Alistair wearing a shirt that says "I heart nothing abnormal."
I heart nothing abnormal,
It's like I heart New.
but nothing abnormal or abnormal.
No, I heart nothing normal. That's what they.
All right, I'll draw that. I think he would like abnormal though, so maybe someone bought him the shirt.
Oh yeah, this Beetlejuice intro is real good.
You hadn't seen this?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Yeah, it's
like
awesome.
The, it's
I didn't
like
remember. I
literally-
remember like the roller coaster part.
It's like the.
Oh, Amin.
It's like the
Amin
best
loves
one.
the.
Oh wait, is there not?
Amin
Wait,
loves
what am I
the
thinking of
mask.
then? Yeah.
There were
Wait, hold
two.
on.
There were two openings. One of them was like much more animated than the other one. I think both of them are good, but the really good one.
Was there another one where they're on like a roller coaster or a
Yes.
mine cart or something?
Yeah. That was the second one. And that one was
Yeah, that's
good.
the one I remember. This,
Yeah.
this one's like way cooler. I
Yeah,
think.
the one where it's like constantly moving is way better. I like the roller coaster one, but it's a lot. It's not as fun as the first one. Hang on, what was the request was? Can you repeat it? I'm so sorry. I'm fish brain right now.
Alistair wearing a shirt that
Yes, the
says
abnormal.
"I
Okay.
heart nothing."
Yes, nothing abnormal. Okay.
Screech.
do you think they'll make a Bambi live action movie?
They might.
So wait, is it just gonna be like? Are they gonna like really emphasize like the shooting?
Yeah, the murder
mom
of
scene?
some real
watch
ass
it.
hunters killing some real ass deer.
Dude, cast Dick Cheney.
Is he still alive?
Dick
Oh
Cheney
so.
God,
in
the world
name
is
of
poor.
Do you remember when
Someone said that they put
oh
in
God,
one
what's his
an
name?
hour ago and
The
they
guy
think it got
the guy who
skipped.
played Batman last,
Hang on.
Christian Bale, he gained like 150 pounds to play Dick Cheney in a movie.
That's what Christian Bale does, though. He like likes to do that to be like, look, I got really skinny. Look, I got really fat. Look, I got really buff. It's a thing I do.
It's
Fucking the other crazy one did the same thing for the Mark David Chapman movie. He got like mega fat, and then they were like, "Dude, you're going to die because it's not healthy to lose all that weight and then gain it all back." And he fucking apparently kept passing out on set.
Oh no.
Mac from Always Sunny did it as a joke.
Also, someone
Yeah.
says that we might have skipped theirs. Dave, do you want to look for that one?
Yeah, what's their name?
The Big Smoke 6 something.
Big Smoke.
Just look for
There was
Big
one
Smoke.
on Hard Times that was Christian Bale packs 50 pounds of bananas up his ass to star in Gigi Allen biopic.
Oh my god.
I saw that one. Did I send that one to you? Because
Okay,
if not, I
Dan.
was going to.
I think it might. It was you or one of my other buddies.
Dan, for real, if you could have one actor play Gigi Allen in a movie, who?
Oh God, Scarlett Johansson, absolutely.
Shit.
Also,
Damn it.
I hope I got that right. What did they want the shirt to say again? So I'm so sorry.
I heart
Nothing.
nothing abnormal.
Okay, there. All right, there we go. I fixed it. Okay.
Oh, and Big Smoke just wants Alistair with the radio dial eyes and sinister smile, like
Okay.
the spooky.
I can do that. I can do spooky.
Oh God,
Thank
I'm
you.
sorry.
Bless
Hey, Taco
you.
Bell.
Thank you for that.
Thank you,
Cute.
baby.
1 second.
Ugh. I had
Yeah.
so much Taco
You guys-
Bell when I got home.
You guys okay if Goose comes in?
No. Yeah, I haven't
Yes.
talked to Goose in forever. I missed that little one. That wee one.
I don't think I've ever met Goose.
Oops.
Ah,
Oh, there you
Whoa, Monica.
where is it?
Um,
Where is it? Shit.
Oh,
We've got an
Monica,
iPhone in
My
the
bad.
house.
Beginning-
Oh.
At the beginning of this stream, we all agreed to turn our phones off, Monica.
generic ass.
I
Generic.
think I have the
ass
same thing for my
ringtone.
ringtone. Except, like, I always keep my phone on vibrate, and that, like, fucks me up a lot.
Hey.
Oh God, am I here now?
Yes, you
Hello.
are. This is Gooseworks,
Oh,
the
dear.
lovely
Oh.
composer for Hazbin, and a
Welcome
very
to the
talented
shit
person.
show.
What's up, man?
Yes, welcome to
What's
the
up?
mess that is this call, where we talked about a fucking Hitler sitcom and juggalos.
Juggalos.
For
I'm
like-
sorry. I thought you guys thought it would be funny.
No, I
That's pretty tame for like
Hold
some
on,
of the
Viv.
calls
Did
I
you
know.
draw the
That's
barber
true.
shop? Did you draw the barber shop?
No, I'll do that next. So I'm
Oh,
doing a creepy
yeah, okay.
Alistair, with radio dial.
Panda
eyes.
Gamer, yours is next.
Okay. Yeah.
How many
talking
more we
about-
got? Because
Oops.
I'm gonna probably get back to work soon. If you guys are,
I mean, you can leap whenever you want to, but how many?
yeah, if you
how
guys are
many-
close, I'll stick it out for a little longer. But if you guys got like 20 more, I'm probably gonna flop off.
Yeah. Well, how many does?
Oh,
Oleg do?
apparently.
Oh shit, Goose. Hey girl, hey.
Yeah.
Hey.
How you doing?
Oh, I'm doing just okay.
That's all you can-
Just
that's all you-
okay.
Just okay.
I mean, it's true.
Oh.
Like, when are you ever like doing good?
That's true.
I appreciate your honesty.
That's true.
It's a good point.
But how many, Dave?
Saying like if they want the next one is the barbershop quartet one.
Okay.
Whenever somebody asks you like how you doing, it's just easiest just to say good or fine. Like
Yeah.
you don't say like I'm pretty middle of the road today.
But it teaches you to be
but nobody
dishonest
fucking
with
does
yourself.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
how
but
you
like
live.
that's normal human.
No, I need to break out of this.
I
I need to transcend humanity.
you-
Break out of these
Be honest
social
to a-
forms. You know what? I'd say I'm doing pretty good today. There was like an old guy at Taco Bell that there was like a penny on the floor and he went to pick it up, but I got to it before he did, so I got the penny.
Yeah, I mean, what was he gonna do with it? Put it in his will for his children?
You
Put
got
it in his will.
I just love it because
There's
it's a penny of all like the fucking like not a quarter. A
It was just
penny.
really funny because he was like bending over for a really long time, and I was like, "What the fuck is this guy bending over for?" And I was
Oh,
like,
did-
"Oh, a penny!"
Did
And then
you
I grabbed it.
Did you get the penny? Did you give it to him or did you keep it?
No, I kept the. I walked away because I already got my food.
You should have yelled "Finders Keepers" in his face.
Do you think somewhere on YouTube there's
Why
like
that one
Taco
got
Bell
me.
funeral
That one really
where like
got
someone gets
me.
buried in a taco?
That's gonna be me one day, my friend. I want a Taco Bell funeral. Actually,
Taco Bell.
I think if they started covering Taco Bell oriented funerals, there'd be way too many of those. Put the company out of business.
Just
yeah,
bury you in that ground beef they use.
yeah, dude. I'm all about that.
Actually, you could do a Taco Bell wedding, and like when you walk up the aisles, like throw sauce packets.
That's what.
Aw.
Just like pelt them as hard as you can.
Not the sauce packet thing, but you know, like they actually you can get like companies to sponsor your wedding.
You can.
Oh, hell yeah.
What?
Yeah.
I'm gonna.
Who
So
would
like,
sponsor
I don't know,
your
like off the top of my head, if I
wedding?
wanted like Denny's to sponsor my wedding.
I mean, not that they would. I'm sure you would have to apply, but if you're like an
Yeah.
influencer or something, like yeah, you could
I'm trying to
probably get like
I'm trying to think of who
Cinnamon
I want.
Toast Crunch or some shit to fucking sponsor your wedding.
Viv,
oh,
get
I want-
Starbucks to sponsor your wedding. You
Either Starbucks
Can you get sponsored
or
funerals?
yeah. I want CPK to fucking cater my funeral.
I want dollar shave.
Someone
for
get
my-
to California Pizza Kitchen to cater my funeral.
Everyone
and you will
shaves
all have
off a
known
little
me.
piece of my corpse and takes it home in a baggie.
Nah, I
Hang
always
on.
thought it would be cool to get your ashes put into like milkshakes and then serve the milkshakes at your funeral.
God damn it! That's like
I think
cannibalism.
very few
What if
people would
I
actually
know
wanna
I
do
know
that.
I know Loot Crate Loot Crate went out of business, but do you think like if they'd been stayed around long enough, they would have been like the priests like, and we put them in the ground. Also, in this week's Loot Crate, we got like a Hulk T-shirt or whatever. Like they get Loot Crate to sponsor your.
Also,
I wanna
is there
sponsor
another
funeral.
is
Pretty
there
good.
another drawing? Because I figure we've got a bunch, so I can try and fly through.
Yeah,
them.
you gotta do the barbershop quartet, Alistair, next.
Okay. All right.
Oh, dude, that's actually really like you could get like a Loot Crate casket that's got a different theme.
When the
Oh,
CEO
there
of
you
Loot
go.
Crate,
We don't know
not
who's
even when he
involved.
dies, just now they're gonna bury him in a big Loot Crate casket.
Bury him alive.
Yeah.
Anyone
They're
could
gonna put him
put
in
on
a
the
big
spot.
Oh, that
Funko
would be the
Pop
best marketing
packaging, and then
technique.
put that
It's
in a
like-
Loot Crate casket and fucking bury him.
Who are you talking about?
That'd be kind of fitting.
All right, here's the thing: if you had to be cremated and your ashes turned into a Funko Pop, what would the Funko Pop be?
what character would you choose of the Funko variety?
Yeah.
Oh man, that's rough. I don't know, Pee Wee Herman or something.
Oh, that's a cute one.
Okay.
I don't know.
Was Dan the only one that had an answer? Because I was still thinking about
I guess so.
We're all thinking, I guess.
The
I
only
didn't
reason
even-
I said
guess-
Pee Wee Herman was because that's literally the last Funko Pop I saw.
Is there a Funko Pop of Zim? is
There's
that-
Has to
gotta
be.
be.
If
There's
there-
a,
Did they
it's
ever
like
give a Bill Cosby Funko Pop?
yeah, there's a Zim Funko.
Probably.
Oh,
Is
there
that like the new
is.
Rule 34? Is like it doesn't exist unless
Until
there's a Funko Pop of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I
guess
remember
so.
specifically, like my parents came into town, Dan, and we went to Dark Horse Comics at Universal, and there was like,
Yeah.
and my dad was like, "What are these like things?" And I'm like, "Dad, these are Funko Pops. They're very popular. They have one of everything." And my dad looks around for a good like minute, and he's like, he literally says, "Where's the Alf one?" And I'm like, "Oh,
Oh.
you're right."
Where's the Elf one?
He found a perfect
Almost
Funko Pop of
everything.
himself before he found Al.
I want to know. I want to know if like do they contact you to make Funko Pop or do they just do it? Like
They
for your
would have to
for your,
contact
for your
you, right?
yeah.
You have to get
They
the
just
light-
do
you
it
have to get
without
the
your
light-
permission.
Yeah, well, I wasn't sure because like I don't know. Some people sell merch of things that aren't like official, so. What's,
Yeah, but I
like-
don't
I
think
feel
that
like
they
a
can
company as
legally
big as
call them
Funko,
like
though.
what they are.
So
You think they're gonna make like eventually make Funko Pops of like Supreme Court justices when they run out of ideas?
Oh, like they're gonna have like
They
Ruth
they do.
Funko
I
Pop?
think they do
Yeah,
political
Ruth Bader
figures.
Ginsburg.
Ginsburg
Pop.
fucking Funko. There
So,
is
yeah.
one. I
There's-
think there is a Ruth.
Wait, what?
They
Wait,
probably
It's gotta be somebody made one. It's not gonna be an official
I-
one.
It
that
is a
sounds
real
practical to
one.
me.
Oh no.
Are you kidding?
Oh no,
Dan,
you're right.
like-
Yeah, no, it's an Etsy. It's an Etsy one.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh god, they used.
Like they would make a Ruth Bader Ginsburg Funko
I would,
Pop.
dude, there's action figures of her.
There was
Like, here,
a
look.
movie. There was a movie recently that came out that was about her, so maybe that's why.
There's a Ruth Bader Ginsburg action figure. What the fuck?
Yeah, dude, I just posted
Dude,
it. I'm like,
There's like action
Wait,
figures
so if
for
there was a-
things that there should
was a
not be
movie.
action figures of. Like when we went to the Museum of Death, there was the room that had the action figures of like serial killers, like real.
Oh,
world serial
yeah.
killers, and
Oh,
I was
yeah.
Like, I was like, okay, even me as somebody who's like interested in like true crime, even I'm going, okay, this is a level too far. This is
Yeah, that was
why?
fucking weird.
Why the fuck?
It's
did
like
someone
pull
make, like,
the
toys
string and
of
Jeffrey
these-
Dahmer says funny
it's
phrase.
literally, yeah, it's literally like Jeffrey Dahmer and like the
Ted Bundy,
Ted Bundy
oh,
and all these people, and I'm like, okay, this is weird. You know, like I get being like, wow, this is like true crime artifacts. Like they had a lot of their art and stuff on the walls, and I get being like, whoa, that's creepy. This is real. This is something they made, and that's fucked up. But like.
but monetizing
toys,
off of it
yeah,
was
like
weird.
monetizing in toys and like to me that's like it's fictionalizing them to a level of like weird obsession, and it's
Maybe
why they
it's
have
like-
like
It's like
fan girls and stuff.
maybe it's like the
Idolizing them in a
Titanic,
weird.
It's
where
like
a lot
I
of
wanna
people don't
see
even
the
know that they're
serial
real.
killer
I think it
cinematic
is.
universe.
Okay, this is something that kind of like baffles me is that people sometimes treat the Titanic like it didn't actually happen. Like they're more like, well, okay, they made a movie about it, so I guess it's okay to like kind of fuck with this
Make
thing.
a children's slide.
Yeah, like make make
Have you
jokes.
seen that?
Yeah, like a children's slide.
Yeah, they're
It's like it's same like Pompeii. It's like you know, people still died there, but okay.
Yeah, but nobody alive or with descendants.
Well, that's true. Well, that's why nobody cares. But it's still happening.
Death is all around us.
Death is around us. Yeah,
Have you seen the picture of the guy that died in Pompeii jerking off?
Oh,
What?
yes, I have. Yeah.
That's a good one.
That's how I want to
It
go.
was more than just the map that
Same.
exploded.
Yeah. I mean,
He
I guess
died
he
doing
just,
what he loved.
I guess he just realized, like, all right, fuck it, fuck it.
What I want to know is, was he just like in his head, or what was he jerking off to?
I
To
don't
the
know.
to the volcano.
To
To
the
the destruction.
volcano. He was like,
Volcano
Volcano going off.
He was like,
He-
oh man.
He was like, if that's gonna erupt, something.
Yeah, he pointed at it and he said, "That's hot."
That's hot.
That got me.
Here he is.
What's another doodle, Dave? Oh my
Just
god.
so you
is
know,
it?
Viv, the next request is gonna be from Shy Fries.
Okay.
They would like
Thank you, Shy Fries.
Criminy meeting JJ. So those are.
All right, let's do it.
They also said they had a question for me. Have I ever played Dead by Daylight? I asked because Ash from Evil Dead is one of the playable characters. I've played a couple things of Dead by Daylight, but I
need to
haven't
play
gotten to
that
play it
one.
with the Ash expansion. I really want to. I know Amin and I are planning to do some gameplay stuff just for fun, and that's one of the things I really
Oh,
want
dude,
to do.
I have that.
I think a
I
fun
wanna-
way to do that would be to make Ash the monster, and then just have the monsters sub in for the survivors.
Well, wait, do they just make him like a playable hero? And
Yeah,
that's
I
all they do?
guess.
Yeah.
I mean, that one's hard because Ash is like, I guess like the only two like real horror heroes are Ash and like Ripley from Aliens.
Yeah,
Because-
there aren't that
but,
many
like-
heroes. There's just final girls. There's a lot of final girls.
Exactly.
I guess you could count Laurie Strode as one now.
But I mean, like they put in like, because I know they put in like Freddy and they put in like Ghostface and stuff,
Yeah.
and that makes sense to have them as like the villains. But like, I don't know, with Ash it's weird because he's not a villain. So I mean, I get why they did it, but
Yeah, but they should make the survivors like little versions of the monsters.
That would be really fun.
oh, that would be fun. That'd be a lot of fun. I see what you're saying now. Yeah.
Yeah, Dave, if you have that, let me know. I have Dead by Daylight.
I've been meaning to play it. I just have zero time. Like right now we're in the crunch time for Hazbin, so I have like no time for games. But I know a friend of mine, Faust, she really wants to play that with me. So I'm like, all right.
I am
I'll
excited.
play it
Apparently,
soon.
though, there is an Evil Dead game like coming out soon, like that Bruce is voicing in,
Yeah.
and I think it's based off Ash versus Evil Dead.
I heard it was gonna be a fucking VR game. I might be wrong.
He denied those rumors. He said it's gonna be just like an actual game.
Oh, cool, dude! Like Fistful of Boomstick was like one of my favorite games.
I had Regeneration and I loved that game.
Oh, Regeneration was good too.
Yeah, that's one I actually like. Would if I ever start doing streaming stuff, I want to actually do a full playthrough of that game because it's super fun. And because Ted Raimi voices the little guy too.
Scooch.
Dave, do you have Gary's mod?
Yeah, I do.
You should play Gary's mod with me sometime. I found some ripe art.
Yeah.
Also, another doodle to do.
Yes, let's do. You did the Criminy and JJ
Yes,
one?
I did. Real fast.
Okay. Let's see. Did that one, did that one, did that one. Let's do...
Oh,
We've gone through a lot of them, so...
what's up, Monica?
Yeah.
Male anatomy is so difficult to draw.
No, it's not. We're just
Oh,
triangles.
Ketzel Ray
Listen.
would like to see, Cherry and Tom on a date.
Cherry and Tom, like Tom Trench?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Is he finally getting to nail her hotspot?
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, I get it. That's a quote
for-
from that show, Hazbin Hotel.
For a second, I didn't understand why they would
Don't
want
tell
them
anybody
together.
I watched that show.
I know.
Yeah,
It's
I
edgy,
wouldn't.
isn't it? It's really edgy. There's too much red.
It's too much red.
There's way too much red. There's no blue. It's not a good show unless there's blue in it.
Them's just the rules.
That is the rules.
Pretty much, yeah.
I don't know if it's a
Oh,
spoiler.
no!
I don't
Show.
know if
The
there's
rule of blue.
I don't know if it's like a big spoiler or not, but there is actually a lot of blue in the pilot, but nobody will know until it's out.
fuck.
If I see a fucking like ocean or like a lake, I will actually shriek. Like you invited me to the premiere, and I appreciate that. But if you don't want someone shrieking when they see like a blue lake or ocean, you better fucking uninvite me right now, because I don't think I'll be able to help myself.
No, I want to hear your shriek. The more shrieking, the more successful I will consider it. If there's a part in the pilot where there's any kind of reaction video or any kind of crowd and just everyone starts shrieking at once, I will feel personally accomplished.
You know you did a good thing.
I will. I'll be like, this is wonderful. This is the intended response. If anyone claps or laughs, that's not what I want. I want shrieking.
But you have to distinguish between a good shriek and a bad shriek based on their
No,
opinion.
you don't. They're
Yeah,
all
what if the theater is just on fire?
Yeah, exactly.
I will also consider that a success.
Personal victory. Yeah.
I take the tones of shrieks very seriously.
It would be really genuinely fun to do a fan screening. Like doing the Zim or like being at the Zim one was really cool for that. So we'll see, because like the whole point of these first few streams, and I might be trying to do some with Ashley as well to kind of like help group join, like raise funds for the crew and everything. But if we make enough like extra, maybe there could be enough to book a smaller theater for a fan thing. But don't put that, that's not a guarantee. But it was very fun, so I would love to do something like that. It's just that theaters are money. They're very expensive. But
Yeah.
you never know.
Just have it at your house and tell everyone where you live.
Yeah, I'll just tell everybody where I live. That's smart. That'd be a great idea.
Oh God.
It's 2019. People respect
What have
privacy.
you done?
I
You
know.
can
All
come
right, I
over
just-
and flush the toilets.
I just broke my chair.
Oh no!
Oh, epic,
Why'd you
dude.
do that on purpose?
Huh. I don't think chairs are supposed to do
Finally,
this.
Take a picture. Link it in the chat.
Wait.
Take a picture, it'll last longer.
Oh God.
The next one is from Zaku Taku. Hey, it's Sing and Chase again.
Yay!
Spreading good movie tidings to you. Hope Florpus and the weekend were good.
Florpus was great.
Sketch request is for a simple bedhead PJ.
You cut off.
I don't think chairs are supposed to bend that way.
No, they're not. What you cut off for which character it is? Bedhead?
Over sat in it.
Oh, Charlie.
Charlie. I can do that after I finish this Tom and Cherry one.
What did you do?
This
You let me-
chairs.
You let me sit in it.
Ugh.
Oh.
Hold on, I'll be right back. I need to get some tape.
Also, Goose. Goose, have you seen Florpus yet? Have you watched?
I
the Florpus?
haven't. Everyone else has seen it, but not me.
Do you have Netflix?
Pretty good.
You should watch it.
I don't have Netflix.
Oh, you don't? Ooh.
I never watch anything like a lot of people don't know this about me, but I'm out of touch.
It's very good. It's very, very good.
I've been hearing good things about it.
It's very good. It's like colors are fucking off the charts. Like,
Mm-hmm.
and it's very goofy. Like it keeps the goofiness of the show big time, but kind of like expands on it even. It's very
That
fun.
is good. I need to find a way to watch it someday.
Yes.
Call Mr.
If you
Vasquez himself
haven't
and
seen it by the time you come to LA, we'll all watch it.
I'll mail him physical letters saying, "Send me frames of the animation in the mail, and then I'll use it in a giant flipbook and watch it that way."
via Pony Express.
Yeah.
That would be the best.
You know
way to
that the
watch it.
Pony Express was made obsolete not only by the telegraph, but also by the steam engine locomotive.
Whoa.
Okay. All right.
Another-
I did
another
this. I did this.
Great
Doodle.
episode of Learning with Lyle.
What was the next drawing?
Did you do the
I did
you do the Charlie
cherry. No. Let me do the Charlie one now. Okay.
You draw the excruciating details of the hot spot being nailed.
Can you draw
hot
the
spot.
fact that the Underground Railroad was not actually a railroad?
That's
Can
his
you draw,
husband.
can you draw Alistair's funeral?
Dude, if that person ever makes like a funeral video for like Hazbin, I will feel like personally
Hell
like
yeah.
I've made it. It's like it's
I'll
like an
I'll commission them
accomplishment.
to do a has-been funeral.
I still to this day like want to
Fuck
see.
Kevin.
I want to see more of those crossover AMVs. There's only one so far, and I want to see more of like my character with something like with someone else's character from a completely different property. Please, someone out there make
for a
Zim
minute I
one.
thought you were gonna say Sonic.
Please, someone make like an Invader
gonna
Zim
be
one
very
because
upset.
I will cry. It will be hilarious. Like a Pentious and Zim. That's your homework. Do a Pentious and Zim like crossover AMV with a Linkin Park song.
Because you know,
That is my
Angel
first-
Dust is basically Sonic.
Angel
Oh,
Dust was
God.
based off Sonic.
He's totally Sonic.
Fun
I love
fact.
it. Are you taping your chair back together, Dan? I think Dan is taping his chair.
I'm gonna take
back
that as
He's
a
speaking in tape.
Listen to the tape. He's trying to tell us something.
What is it, boy?
broken.
Messy bedhead Charlie. Do we have any other like asks, Dave, that are like not drawing requests?
Like not.
Yeah, like questions.
Big Smoke
All right.
369. They want to know where has the idea for has been came.
Where the idea came from? I mean, I've had the characters for the longest time. So the characters kind of came from all over, and they were just kind of like this big gang of weird characters that I felt worked together, and the whole demon thing kind of fell into place pretty fast because I was like, well, how? And they also were kind of part of my webcomic, which had like a hell storyline. And the hell in that show worked very differently. So originally they were supposed to be like kind of over the shoulder demons of like the characters in that comic, and then that turned into no, they're just living together in this big house, and then the main characters of the webcomic were gonna like meet them eventually. But then I was like, nah, they work better on their own. And then I came up with a completely different storyline, and in the original storyline even, it was about them getting summoned to Earth. And people like, you know, like the humans, and then it kind of followed the over the shoulder thing from the original, and then it became an entirely different thing, and that's what it is now. And it's the best version of it, in my opinion. So never let your first version of a story be like the final version, because sometimes like what it becomes over time is like what it was always meant to be. So
Also, the first draft of anything sucks.
Yeah, I mean, even with Hazbin, like, so I've been rewatching it through, you know, cuts and just in general, like, you know, since we're kind of getting to that point where, you know, I'm trying to find mistakes or watch it all through and kind of see all that. Even now, I'm like, man, I'm so much of a better writer now. Like, I can tell I've gotten better since writing on the pilot. And I don't even think the pilot's, like, badly written because, like, you guys helped and Ray helped. Yeah. But it was still, like, the kind of first time any of us have done something like this. And it was, you know, I feel more confident as a storyteller now than I did when I first made it. So I'm like, oh, but then again, we've also seen it so many times that, like, any genuine jokes or, like, any of that, like, has been lost on me. So none of it's funny anymore. And I'm just like, oh, I hope people
Well,
laugh.
that's normal.
That is normal, yeah. So, like, you know, I'm to the point where I'm like, oh, you know, like, that's kind of the state I'm in right now. But it'll go full circle again once we get it done, and I'll feel pride. But right now I'm feeling like, ooh, am I writer? Am I good words?
I don't know how to answer this question. Black Bunny for $20. Are y'all going to make a new character, just like in general? Or?
Yes.
Yeah, well, yeah, sure.
That's it.
Well, there will be new characters, yeah.
Can we have like a big red guy that speaks Latin?
Yeah.
Just a big red guy who speaks nothing
That's all
but
I
Latin.
want. Yeah.
We'll say it's Latin, but it'll be like Portuguese or something.
No, it's gotta be real Latin.
It's gotta be the dead language. It's gotta be dead language Latin. What's another drawing,
right.
Dave? Thank you, Chase.
Did you do the,
Yeah, I did the messy hair tutorial.
You guys check out my sweet chair hack?
Yeah.
We heard you.
Like it never even happened.
We heard you making that.
Weirdly went back together pretty okay.
Yeah. It's because it snapped in the back two pieces and that one arm part. It's still not 100%, but it's doable.
Works.
Does it at least feel like a chair?
Like a chair that's like sinking into sand.
Good.
Let's see if I can lean back in it.
Dave, do we have
Nope.
another drawing?
Oh.
Yeah, I got one from Trevor Mouse who wants angel dust blowing a kiss to the
audience. All right.
You okay, Dan?
Yeah, I'm fine.
You sure?
I just need to fix that goddamn gamer chair.
Real gamers don't need backs or armrests.
I guess not.
They use their bodies.
All right, I think I got a lawn chair that I'm gonna swap out.
A lawn chair.
Chair. Oh shit! I fucked it up laughing. Fuck. I really like that. That cat's name is Queequeg.
That's so cute.
What is?
Dan's cat's name is Queequeg.
Oh.
Yeah.
It just is. It's a cute word. I like that word.
Yeah.
I think it's pronounced.
Oh, wait, I can't post this in the chat. Shit. Okay.
Okay.
That's how it's pronounced.
Any other questions?
So I think it's pronounced quiche.
Quiche.
K-O-R-A-S.
Was it you that like told me that you pronounced it Quitchy and I knew exactly what the fuck you were talking about?
Maybe. I don't know.
Like I didn't even bother correcting you. I was like, I know exactly what he's talking about.
Most people don't. I went around calling it Quitchy for a really long time before anyone corrected me because I just talk like that. And so I guess everyone just assumed it was yet another word that I've decided to pronounce like an idiot because I think it's funny. And then I found out it was pronounced quiche, and then it still is one of those words that I now pronounce like an idiot because I think it's funny.
I didn't even like say anything else. Like I know he's talking about like quiche. And the
Yeah,
conversation
I don't know if
continued.
that was because it was like pretty recently when I learned how it was actually said. It was
What made
that
me
one or
laugh?
Quinoa.
Oh yeah. I also didn't bother saying anything. I was like, I know he's talking about quinoa.
What are you talking about?
Other
Quinoa.
dumb words in the
Quinoa.
English language, and my natural language filter prevents people from actually figuring out if I'm pronouncing them wrong on purpose or not.
Oh, sick.
Ooh.
A
Also,
lot.
Dave,
To be fair, though,
do we have any more? I want to
yeah,
try to
did you
get
do
through
the
them because we're
angel
already
to
like
the camera.
we're already past 6.
Yeah, did you do the angel to the camera one?
Yep,
You cut out. I can't.
I said yes. Yes, I did. Yes.
Okay, then the
Affirmative.
next one is for Katie Kerwick, OG Charlie, the steampunk one with Hellboy arm in current style. Is it
I can try. Yeah. So okay. Funny story.
What?
Like, so in the original version of the Hazbin, like before it was Hazbin, the character of Charlie was a completely different character. She had
Oh,
a
I
completely
remember
different
this.
design and a completely different personality, and she was not like the daughter of the devil. She was a totally different character. I liked the name, so I kept the name, but I made a new character. But I think that confused people because it's still kind of the central one amongst the demons. But the show changed so universally that it's basically a new character. But I just kept the name.
Did she have a Hellboy arm?
She had like an arm. Yeah, she had like a power where like one of her arms was like this molten lava kind of like black mass, and it could change into things. So it was like big like that. So I guess I'd never read Hellboy, so I didn't know that was a thing in Hellboy. But edgy stories tend to go to the same mental realms. So did I cut out?
Just for like a second.
Oh, okay. So
I didn't hear no cutout.
I feel like big demon arm is a thing that can exist in many edgy child's imagination. So I'm not
It
surprised.
exists in mine right
Lyle,
now.
Lyle, was it you who asked the question? Has any character not benefited from losing an arm?
Yeah.
It's not
Because it's very true.
It
It
kind of
really is.
It was true.
Anytime a character in fiction loses an arm, they always are better for it.
Yeah, because like who wouldn't want like a giant like red arm or a chainsaw instead? If you're
That's what always
Yeah.
fucking confuses me, right? Is there'll be that thing where like a character will like quote unquote die, and then they'll come back like way cooler as a badass robot, and they're like, "You did this to me," and it's like, dude, come on, you're way better now.
Dying's not so bad.
Yeah, it's almost like dying is a good thing. Was a good thing for you. I feel like there's at least one thing where they've actually like actively said that. They've been like, well, it kind of worked out for you, so I don't. Oh,
Yeah,
it was
I
in
mean,
Billy,
it's like-
in Billy and Mandy. Okay, so there's an episode of Billy and Mandy where Scar is like, you know how Scar in Billy and Mandy is kind of like obsessed with his garden, and he's like always gardening and stuff. There's an episode
Yeah.
where Billy like fucks with his garden and like destroys his garden. And he like ends up becoming a mulch creature. Like he like runs over him with a lawnmower, and he like ends up like becoming part of his garden, and he becomes like a plant creature. And and so when he wakes up as the plant creature, he realizes that like he can grow like a massive garden in like 3 seconds. Like he can control it. So he like builds this amazing garden, and then he like invites all the neighbors in for the express purpose of killing Billy, like luring him to die. So he's like about to kill Billy, and there's like a scene where Billy's like, well, your garden's like better than everything, and now you have like, because he grew a little Pikmin hair, he's like, now you've got hair, so what? I don't see what you're mad about. And then and Scar's like, well, you know, fuck you. And he's like, I'm just saying from a logical point of view. He's just like, shut up. Like, they address that his life has gotten better because of what Billy did, and he just kind of says, well, fuck you anyway. I
That was
just
such a
remember
good
that
show.
really vividly. That show was great.
Ugh.
I never
Also,
saw it.
Dan.
Huh?
What?
Yeah.
Never?
Wait, you never seen it?
Bitch.
No.
Oh, it's great, man.
Oh, it's a good show.
Bitch.
It's a really
Pretty
fun.
good.
Watch it.
It's a pretty fun show.
We'll fucking watch it, dude.
All right, I'm down.
Also,
Secret
Dan, how does that look?
Raw.
How does what? Huh?
I texted you.
Oh.
Seeker of Raw for $10. Do you have a suggestion to a writer who doesn't have any drawing talent to get his story off the ground to find artists and voice actors? I have 2 stories, but very little rep and money. Make
Save
friends
up,
somehow.
save
Make
up,
friends and make money.
Make money
Make
and
friends
write
Yeah.
a script.
with the explicit purpose of abusing them.
Yes, climb the
Exactly.
social ladder, get higher,
And then when you don't need them anymore, throw them away.
act like you never knew them in the first place.
Make a big call-out post about them
Yep.
so that they can never recover.
Hey, that looks pretty good. That looks really good.
The accuracy. But no.
What?
Don't actually do that.
No, that is actually the
No,
opposite
for real
of
though,
what
like-
you should do, but people do it anyway, and do not want to be one of those people.
Just
please.
find people who have similar interests to yourself and who are creative as well, and you guys can join forces.
And then mate with
And
them.
that's how all of us did this. Yeah, exactly.
I would also say write a script, because if you don't have like any drawing ability, it's really all based on your script.
Yeah. How well you can visualize stuff, man.
Alright, what's
and
another
make
doodle
it,
doodle, Dave? What's another doodle dudes?
You got the
I did the. It's really bad because I don't have a reference for her old design, but I went for it anyway. I tried.
This is gonna sound weird, but I might have one.
Ooh. I actually really do like that design. I've been thinking about trying to bring her back in like some other form, kind of, you know, like as a different demon character in the show. There's kind of a character. She's in the opening, but I won't say who it is. But just in general, she's a character that I'm planning like to be like a bigger player like later on in the show. There's a lot of dropping hints at like characters that are planned for later because I have basically a lot of the show figured out. But she's kind of a spiritual successor to the original Charlie. So.
I like them angel thick arms. Thick with 2 C's,
okay.
Thick arms.
All right, Viv, you're gonna have to make a call on this one.
Okay.
Chaos Croc for $20 said
Wait a second.
they would like to see a Sonic style.
Sonic style who?
Alistair.
No. I mean, I'm not even just saying no because I don't like Sonic. It's also because I don't know the Sonic style at all. And so I can't do it justice.
You could get me to draw that one.
Yeah, Goose can draw that one. And, there
Don't
you go.
commission me, though. I don't have them open. I hate drawing. Well,
You got another one, Dave?
The other one says
Thank you for the
you
donation,
can
though, by
save
the
this
way.
one for last. You can save this one for last since it's big, but will you draw the 4 main characters with comically large brows?
Bows.
Bows.
Comically large.
2 very different things.
I don't know which
draw them
is
with
which.
brows.
The brows.
I would like.
I'm gonna draw one of them because I don't have the time to draw all 4.
I'll just do 2.
All
Draw
right,
a
I'll do
husk
2.
tripping over his brows.
I'll do Husk.
Yeah, but draw
Well,
the
then-
bows so big that you can't even see the characters. So
Should
it's
I
really
draw? I'm gonna draw
entertaining.
both brows.
Just draw
and
4 bows
I'm gonna
with like
draw-
little dots at the bottom.
I'm gonna
Also,
draw like yeah.
I'm calling it on. I'm calling it on drawing requests. No more drawing requests.
Oh, we called that a long time ago. Are we still getting
Yeah.
drawing
People have
requests?
no, they've still been sending them in.
Oh shit.
So-
Okay. Well, we called that a
Because
long
we
time
do
ago
gotta-
because
we do have
otherwise
to wrap this up.
we'd be going to 10 o'clock at night, and that's not what anyone can do. Especially me, because I've actually got other stuff to do.
How
today.
long have you been streaming?
This has been over 3
Like-
hours at this point, so that's why I'm like, okay, we're
Golly.
getting to the end. I would hope
We're in the end game now.
we're in the end game. Oh yeah, okay, so it all went full circle. So earlier, right before coming in, which is another reason why I'm like, okay, I've been in calls all day because I woke up and had to do a patron call today, And in the patron call, someone asked like what kind of movies Alistair would like, and it got me on the subject of like how he would feel about like, you know, the movies during his time and the ones made nowadays. And I ended up coming with the canon fact that Alistair would indeed absolutely think Endgame is the most stupid movie ever made. Because, you know, he comes from a time where like movies didn't extend like maybe 30 minutes max, and then like he would sit through this 3-hour fucking movie about fucking people flying around and using like superpowers to fight a big green, or no, he's not green, he's a big orange. No, fuck it, purple. His big purple thumb.
The other
Purple
color.
boy.
The other color. And he just
Viv's
like,
been staring at all that red for so long. That
I can't see cool colors anymore. I can't. It's the only color I can see. Everything's perpetually rose tinted. But yeah. So I came to the canon that he doesn't like the Avengers.
I can't wait till Viv goes J.K. Rowling crazy and starts like saying,
Oh, it'll happen.
Oh, it'll happen.
So Charlie has a foot fetish, and Alistair really likes Sonic.
Alistair loves Sonic. Well, I've started. Alistair hates the Avengers Endgame. Not even just the Avengers. He hates the movie Endgame in specific.
He was on board up until that movie.
Yeah, he liked most of the MCU, but he was disappointed in Endgame.
He was just really mad that Iron Man died. You know,
He was disappointed that it wasn't the same Thanos from Infinity War.
yeah.
I liked that. That was like a lullaby sound.
Margot, is that
Somebody asked.
Sorry.
Was that your bed sound?
Yes.
Somebody
sorry.
asked, when is the stream going to end? Hopefully soon.
They're
Well,
begging
thank
us.
you. Well, thank
Please,
you
when
for
is the stream
wanting
going
it
to
to
end?
be dead. I'm sorry that we're not entertaining
I think
you.
the next one's the last one.
Yeah,
I think
we're
Juggalos
wrapping
took
it
a lot
up.
out of us.
We're running out of time.
I think the
We
the
only got
last
4
one
minutes,
is from
got
Dead
4 minutes.
Tinez, who would like Husk playing the guitar. And I think
Hang on, I'm drawing the big brows still
Playing the guitar with his eyebrows.
with his eyebrow. Wait, I already did him playing guitar, so there's a second guitar?
Excuse me.
I guess so. Yeah.
Alright.
With his eyebrows.
I drew him playing like
Big
Guitar
eyebrows.
Hero guitar, so maybe I'll draw the regular guitar this time. This is the
Okay.
worst. Also, they
Also-
wanted bows too, so I'm gonna
Also,
do big,
apparently,
big bows.
apparently, my mom is watching the stream because she just texted me the word bow instead of brow.
Oh really?
So, yeah. Oh, she is. Everybody say hi to my mom.
Hi, Dave, Mom.
Oh, hi, Dave's mom.
I
Hi.
think it was bows, like bow ties.
Okay, well I drew bows. I look at this horrendous drawing.
I just looked up at the stream.
Whatever. All right.
This is what you get. I'm
Look,
so
my mom
sorry.
was an English teacher, and I didn't learn shit apparently.
Oh
right?
yeah, look at that
Apparently.
bow tie. That's
Look at
hot.
that bow tie. Look at these horrible
you're-
Well, then
faces I
she's a
drew.
failure as a parent.
Then how come you bust into Chinese randomly mid-sentence?
Yeah,
Something doesn't add up.
those are some thick with 2 C's bow ties.
There we go. All right.
Stop.
So stop.
Stop.
Stop. Get some help.
So genuine.
Dave, Ames asked, did they flirt, your parents?
Yeah. Oh yeah. When that question happened, my mom did text me back, but it was like too wholesome. Like it was like my mom was like, you know what? I'll read the actual text. Hold on, because it was actually like genuinely wholesome and not a meme at all. So like that's why I didn't post it. The answer would be yes. If you marry for the right reasons, it lasts. Still so
Aw.
in love with your dad. Can't imagine life without him, and that's how it should be. There is also a lot of luck and hard work with the whole scenario. It's not always pretty or perfect. And that's my lecture for the night.
Oh,
There you
there's
go,
Annie.
kids. A love story
Aw,
to
that's so cute.
end the
You should
ages.
also ask her to send a funny version.
Yeah,
Annie.
Mom, just text me something funny and I'll read it. If you're still listening.
All right, let's do the last doodle.
She know what she is. I guarantee you, she's probably in the kitchen right now on her iPad watching this. That's exactly what she's doing.
If there's a lesson to take from the night, it's that we should all strive to be Dave's mom.
Yeah. Well, no,
Trust
it's
me,
that
I've
none of
been
us will be
literally
as
be
good.
Dave's
Dad
mom.
is
None of us-
steadfast resisting my advances, and I've had enough of it.
Oh, we got Amin in the last.
I'm finally back. I fixed the
There
internet.
There he is.
It's just
Hello.
about to end, Amin.
We're about to end.
Oh,
it
that's
soon.
fine. I came at the perfect time then. I just want to say, Dave, your parents are
Half
not
juggalo.
real. They are lying to you. They buried for the money. They only want the gold. Gold buried in their...
My mom just texted me and said, "You know me well." So I was
Not as
exactly
well as
right.
you think, Dave. Not as well as you think.
Honey,
They were only after the treasure.
Honey is,
the
is
treasure of
back to
Dave.
screaming, but
That's
you
why they
can't
picked
really
you up.
hear. There,
It's
here
Dave
she goes.
doubloons.
Honey.
Dave Doubloons.
Dave is the
Perfect.
golden
We
child.
have ended as we have started, with my
Yes.
cat screaming.
Somebody
Talking about the monetary
final-
value of Dave.
Yeah.
Yes.
The
We
final
are made
question
by
is
Dave.
from Desi V for my mom, Dave's mom. How did you make the abomination known as Dave? She didn't. She and my dad bought me from another woman who made me.
No, dude, I just imagine like your little
But
baby
that's
face.
okay because she's the best mom and I love
Dave,
her.
I
very
just
much.
imagine your little
Aw.
I
baby.
also
Why?
don't want her to text
No,
me.
no, no, Dave.
Wait, why do I love my mom? I don't know because she raised me.
Dave, I just imagine your little baby face on a milk carton saying the government will give you money for
Why do you,
this
I
brat.
used to ask somebody that. Why do you love your mom?
That's,
And then just-
that's the joke, you fool.
I know, Goose.
Okay. I'm sorry. I'm not used to this group of friends.
Hi, Goose.
Now my
Hey.
mom's gonna text me and be like, "Do you love me?" And I'm gonna be like, "Yes."
Also,
I don't know.
so what?
Dave, I feel like. Okay.
Oh,
Go ahead.
Dave, real fast so I can be drawing it. What's the final drawing? Honey.
Dave's mom.
Jesus Christ, honey.
Oh, okay. This is a perfect thing to end
Hang
it with.
on.
My dad just texted me, and he said,
It's all a
"Your
lie."
mom was," and she said, "Your mom was drinking when she gave that loving advice." So there you go.
Oh.
Perfect.
I was
Is that
kinda
it?
right.
Is there any more drawing requests?
Are there?
No, that's it.
Yeah,
we're
we
done.
did it.
We
Alright,
did
I'm gonna
it.
end it with this duel of
Yay.
honey being a loud shit. Listen to that.
So
Oh yeah, that was an audible cat.
That is my cat, and she's
What-
not even near the mic.
Quick, get
what
over
to
here and
take
be
away
audible.
from the stream? The takeaway from this stream is love your parents and buy Fago. That's what you need to do from this stream.
Honey.
Yes.
Did I miss a fucking ICP chat?
Dude, you missed so much
You
Juggalo
did.
goodness.
There was
God.
a lot.
The one stream that goes more than 3 hours I miss.
All right.
I am
well,
upset.
Well, all right. One last time. So this. Oh my God. So Honey just jumped on to the computer. Honey, stop. No. Oh, hang on. She's actually in the way. Honey, move. Okay. All right. So. Oh wait. Someone says theirs was skipped. Minigma Enigma.
Same.
Can you look for theirs?
I'll look for it. I didn't see that name though.
A few people are saying mine was skipped. We are using Streamlabs, right? Honey, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I'm looking through 'em.
I like that cat.
She wants to be rubbed.
I mean,
Honey.
to be fair, guys, there are a lot of them. There are a lot. I try to do as many as I physically can, but I mean, as you can see, we've been going for.
I
But
see-
each of
I
them
see-
matter.
You're
Thank
getting
you.
a lot of requests for Angel and Minecraft.
Well, those aren't. I don't see any of those popping up with monetary donations.
Why is
Draw
Minecraft
Angel
so
being
big now?
Girlfriend of
What?
Minecraft.
What did you say, Dave? What did
Hey,
you say?
babe. Hey, babe, we're in Minecraft. Hey, babe, can you pass me that?
Huh? What,
Thanks,
Dave?
babe.
Don't worry, babe.
They said they want Angel to come from the Rasmus's height.
Shit.
Making fun of whose height?
Angel making fun of Arachnus's height.
Oh, okay. Let me do that one real fast.
Does Arachnus still exist?
He does exist, yeah. I think he's
Whoa.
I think he's funny, so I want him in the show, but he's not like in it yet, you know. But he's still there.
I like that.
I do too.
I like it
and
too.
I like that his name is like the only one that doesn't fit with like everyone. You know, like all the other characters in Angel's like family have like drug names, and then his name is Arachnus, which sounds like a Saturday morning villain.
I don't know. You
Was
can
that
make it a
his
drug.
name before he died?
No, no, that would have been funny.
His name was Arachnus.
His name is
A
Arachnus.
little
while he
baby
was
crawls
while he
out of
was
his
a
mother
dude.
and says, "Yes, I will name this creature Arachnus."
He is
He looks at his
destined.
face and says, "That's an Arachnus."
He is destined to be a supervillain. Jesus Christ, my cat. Honey.
All right, here's the deal. If you think I missed yours, if you think I did, tell me in the next 2 minutes. Otherwise, we're ending it. That's the deal.
Honey, god damn it. Oh my god, honey. Oh, honey, no, honey. Come on.
Is Honey breaking everything?
She is like, she'll jump up in front of me so I can't see the screen, like the drawing screen, and then she'll walk next to, like trying to walk over the laptop, which is like where I'm having like the chat.
Just,
Cool.
Honey.
fuck, what's the, Alinity the cat. Just do that.
Oh yeah, just throw it over your head.
That usually works. I was gonna say feed Honey McDonald's until she can't move anymore.
Oh.
She'll love it though. She loves McDonald's.
Wow, there's a lot of Russians in the chat.
There are.
Is that still going on? I saw bees and Russians.
I see a lot of Russians.
Two that say they paid for them, and I don't see their names, but I'm looking.
Law. Raporski that Garfield. There's just one that says Russian and then Garfield right after it. That's beautiful.
Just some girl on the internet? Did we miss that one?
We might have missed a bunch. Alright, well, I'm doing them as fast as I can. What's another one?
I'm trying to find it. They said they do them, but I don't see their names in the super chat. I don't doubt that they didn't. I'm just trying to find them.
Also, I don't think we've been adhering to it very much, but maybe we should start because it's kind of part of it. I've noticed it's another thing too is that I only should be drawing the ones that are $10 and over. So if you didn't,
Oh, I wish you.
yeah, I mean that was.
Oh wait.
A lot of people have been getting away with stuff.
Shit! Oh no! I see. I haven't been noticing that. So yeah, no. For future ones, it's $10 and over will get you a drawing. That's what it was supposed to be. That might be why I'm not getting to them all in this one, because
That could also explain. Yeah. If you're donating like $2.
yeah, I think okay. So you guys got lucky in this one.
Yeah, today's Viv's crazy discount Mondays.
This
Thank
one's
you for
my
stopping by.
crazy discount day.
It's crazy.
As you can see, one of the reasons why.
Kind of drawing.
One of the reasons why is because I
You
get
want your
too many.
fucking cartoons drawn, you'll get it.
I am crazy. Draw Alistair's feet for you.
Mr. Z sees these cartoons, I'm gonna be fucked.
I gotta deliver these pizzas. Oh, there's so many doodles.
I love that too much.
Okay.
This is gonna
Don't
flip
redonate.
brow.
If you ask for something, just type it, because I don't see your names. The two people who are saying that.
All right. Well, we'll give them a little bit, and then
Error
then we'll call it.
Frisk. What was it? Tell me what yours was, because I remember you said yours.
Oh, well, thank you, Error Frisk. They said it's fine. You deserve $10. Thank you.
Aw.
Appreciate it.
It's gonna buy one big drink so Viv can get the big drunk.
I can bet the big drunk,
Yes.
like I did on the Zim when we watched.
Yeah, I'm so pissed I missed that.
I know.
It's been so long since I've seen
I
drunk
have-
Viv. She's
I
always
have
like,
some-
oh my
Did Viv
god,
get
I
crashed and
love.
I fucking missed it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
Is
did.
this
I
like
got pretty
an
drunk.
experience?
Yeah, you did.
I don't know, because all I know is, like, I went on one rant that I cannot repeat, and then I was
A
really...
rant you cannot repeat. That
Yeah, some dirty, dumb...
Some
not,
dirty.
Not that dirty, but, like dirt on people that I should
Was it like
not
the discussion
share.
we had
It's one
Was
I've
that
had
discussion
with
we
you
had about
many
who-
a time, but I was drunk, so there was no restriction on it. Anyway.
Oh.
Was it the one where we said who's a better boyfriend, Zim or Dib?
No,
I
but
remember
that would
that
have
one
been
very vividly.
No, it wasn't anything to do with them, but that
Oh.
was a pretty heated discussion you had.
Dude, I got so mad, I woke up everyone in the apartment.
Fucking boyfriend wanted Zim or Dib.
No, okay,
Oh
I'll
my
restate
God.
this, okay? Dib would be a better boyfriend because Dib is so obsessed with Zim. Imagine be so obsessed with you. He'll do everything you want.
Yeah, that's what every
Amin,
girl
I'm
wants.
surprised you aren't Team Green.
Nah, Team Green, I have enough goblins in my life, Lyle. I don't need a little extra. Thank you very much.
Team Green.
I cannot hear Amin at all. He sounds like he's.
Wait, am I? Because I'm using my baby skull candy things because I'm in a store surrounded by sandwiches.
Oh.
Ooh,
Yeah, it's just.
get mega sandwiches, bro.
Dude, I made like
uh,
15 steak and cheeses.
I do have videos though. I almost put
Okay,
them on.
I got it.
Oh yeah, real fast.
I
Tell
think-
me what it is before I
Oh,
tell the
yeah.
story.
Okay, Alistair slapping Angel.
Okay, I'll do that real fast. But while I'm drawing this, so I do have videos that I took during the watching Zim, and I was gonna post them because I was like, oh, I wonder if some of these are fun because I recorded like certain parts and to like get everybody's reaction, but because I'm holding the phone, I'm the loudest one. So like, you know, at these jokes and stuff, I was so drunk, you just hear me go, and I'm just like, shit, I'm not posting this anywhere. Fucking the world is
patented-
never gonna see my stupid cackle because I'm fucking drunk and I'm laughing at every fucking joke.
I
in the
love
movie.
that.
But
Viv, your cackle's trademark at this
I
point.
can't even remember. Like, okay,
I've
so
heard about this cackle.
yeah, I have
Oh,
like
Goose,
a
you've not
genuine
seen the cackle.
I have like 8 different laughs, but my most authentic, like if you make me laugh, like gut busting laugh, it's not a laugh, it's a cackle. That's all I know.
Yeah.
I've probably heard
Viv-
it. We used to call it one.
Fucking.
Yeah, you
Mine
probably
is,
heard it.
I mean, you guys heard it when Amin told that
Yes!
fucking snake story.
Yeah.
I have that on
Story.
video. I need to
Okay,
find the video for that.
That was after I passed out. I need to know what.
You're
that's
going to be
I
very
have the
underwhelmed, my
video.
friend, because
I
you were
think-
drunk.
That was what I was laughing at. Is that Amin started? He got like wide-eyed. He's like, no, I gotta tell you guys about this thing that I saw. He's like, this one time there was a snake. It was out in the water. It was like on the water, and then it was like coming towards me. But then it turned and it went in a hole. And the story stopped there.
That's it.
Lyle
Okay, so I
was
also
like,
said it was wiggly waggling. It was on top of the water. It was wiggly waggling so freaking fast, and then it fucking turned the corner, went back on the shore, and went under a bridge, and then it was gone. The snake was gone. It disappeared.
He's like taken back to the
It's such a
moment.
fucking non-story that like because I was like kind of high and kind of drunk, and I was like really invested in it, and then Amin just goes, and then it went in a hole, and then just stopped.
No, I think the kicker for me was when I was you got me laughing so hard too. I was like turning into like a little squeaky voice, like Lyle.
yeah, you kept, Amin kept getting
Like,
silent.
20 is repeated. It was just the state
was-
in which I was and how it was told that just fucking got me, and I couldn't, like, it broke me
It was
on
a
such
stupid
a
It did.
fundamental level.
You were like
I
doubled
was-
over, like like crying.
I was fucking baffled. I was like, this is what fucking gets Lyle. This is the thing I make him laugh with.
It was. I agree. Oh yeah,
Well,
Monica,
you couldn't have done it if you were trying to do it. That the part of it that was funny was how invested you were in this story that was just nothing. Nothing.
I don't know. I think someone said something where it just unearthed in my mind. I was like, oh, I remember this. I gotta say it. I gotta tell everybody. And then that happened, and it was nothing.
Miracles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And picks his little doodle of it.
Yeah.
Oh
I
yeah,
love
that's
that too.
forever memorialized. I'm happy now.
Yeah, it was.
There was a snake and then it was gone.
It was gone, and that's the snake story.
There was a snake, my friend, and it disappeared. Run away. Bye-bye, snake.
I just remember you kept like putting your arm like flat and being like, and its head was up like.
Yeah, I know. I was doing a lot of things. Because the thing is, I couldn't finish it because I was too funny.
Oh man. Is that what was?
Yeah, I
was there
found the
one
other
more?
one.
Wait,
Okay.
was
Found the
there
other
more to
one on
that
this.
story
There we
other
go.
than it just went away?
All right, Let me
No.
do that one.
I was gonna follow it up with my aunts. We were stealing from a cornfield, and then she said, "It is forbidden. It is haram. Don't steal. Don't steal." And that was it. I just wanted to do the funny
Okay,
accent.
the last one was they wanted Alistair with a fox in his lap and a dragon curled up around him.
That's
very
a lot of
specific.
things.
Yeah, that's a lot of work.
I'll do the
That's a lot
dragon
of
because
things.
that seems a lot more on point for him than the fox.
How much
I don't
was
think
it?
he cares about foxes. I don't know how much that was. So technically my rule is $20 will get you a little bit more of like a detailed thing, like more than one character and stuff, and then $10 will get you like kind of like a base thing. And I want to start adhering to that more because it might give me more time to do drawings that are a little bit better than these ones. Like, I think these are fun and they keep me loose, but, you know, I want to draw something more, you know, nice.
Detailed.
Yeah, something a little bit more detailed. Something I put like an under sketch on first
Yeah.
or something like that.
So, if you want, while you do this last one, if you want to start wrapping it all up.
Yeah, let's
Is
start
right.
wrapping it up. This has been a nice long stream, but we had some wonderful people on here.
I'm
This is
so
my
upset
first
I missed
time
it.
on
It's the
the
first time
the
Goose
room.
ever
Yeah,
spoke
thank
anything.
you so much for
Weasel.
coming.
I used
love
to speak
Goose.
a lot. I speak in Zeus streams a lot.
You should speak
Oh,
all
cool.
the time.
I was in one of those this morning, and we talked about cloacas and reverse bukkake.
Nice.
Okay,
Oh,
no, you talk about that with me now. What is reverse bukkake and what are the fundamentals
I
of
don't
it?
know,
I
we're
need to
try-
know
we
this
were
for my
trying to
alchemy
figure-
class.
We were trying to figure it out. What would reverse bukkake be?
You
What
just
is
got
it?
a
guess
bowl
reverse
of
it
it,
all
and then
back
you
up.
all put it in like straws and suck it back in. What is
Yeah,
that?
you get,
Figure out.
you get, you know, like those fucking Don Cuco giant margarita glasses, where it's just like, oh, this
Is
is
this
a
allowed
big
on
margarita, baby, and then you
Who
come in it, and then they
cares?
drink it.
Oh,
As long
At
as
the
they,
end of it,
as
it's
long
all
as
good.
as long as they don't mute it, I don't care. These aren't really monetized, these streams, so it's fine.
Oh, yeah,
We're
I
gonna
forgot.
Take away all your donation.
Huh?
I'm taking this $2 donation that says "Draw Sonic the Hedgehog." You never, Viv. I've donated enough to warrant a drawing.
What did you want?
If you donate $50, that's the Sonic threshold.
Honey,
I'll think
stop
about
it.
it. Now that's an
If you
investment.
donate $1,000, we'll end the stream immediately.
Everyone
I will
in
never
the chat,
stream again.
We'll
everyone in
never
the
stream
chat right now,
again.
PayPal me $1,000 and we'll make this happen.
You can buy
Maybe.
the preemptive cancellation of Hazbin Hotel.
I've been
Yeah.
saying that for
You want
months.
to cancel? You really
London
want to
is
cancel
great.
Hazbin Hotel? Give me $1 million. I will cancel it on the spot.
And you
Only-
just release it
That
as
all
something
would
else
take
like
Viv $1 million
I will
to
change
give
the
up on your
title.
dreams.
No, I will change the title for $1 million.
Yeah, what would you call
She's
it?
just deleting the videos from her. her place
Habs
in
and
Dubai.
Holette.
It'll be if
Now
I,
the project is
Oh,
called Tabasco Hotel.
If I
'cause
changed,
it's spicy
if I
like
changed
hell.
the title, I would. If I changed the title, I would literally just make it Has Been Hell.
You were gonna do that anyway.
Well, I thought if I did a comic series, I'd just call it Has Been Hell, because then it's
It
like
should have been
further
called
ad-
Heliday.
adventures.
Holiday.
Holiday.
Ooh,
Then it'll
Dave,
be
that was really
Holiday.
funny. Stop.
Oh no
I mean,
shit!
that was a genuine laugh.
Holiday
Like,
in the,
stupid puns just like, they bring me so much joy.
Is Holiday in that
There's
old
this one person, I
movie
forgot
with
who
all
it
the
was.
blackface?
What?
wait,
Wait,
what?
Wait,
what?
what?
No, Holiday Inn is a hotel chain.
Well, I know it's I know it's that, but I think it's also a movie with a bunch of blackface.
Oh,
Blackface
no.
Hotel?
No, you're talking
Lyle,
about.
that's
An
no
old- like
room
an-
at the Holiday.
What? There was a movie about like two guys doing blackface. What was it called?
Hold on.
There's a
Well,
lot.
okay.
Oh, you're thinking of White Chicks.
No, that's
Lyle,
whiteface.
You're right.
Oh, you're right. Shit.
Oh my
What?
god.
Wait, is this real?
Wait. I was?
Oh, it was called Bamboozled. I just remember it's called Bamboozled. That's the movie I'm thinking of.
Is this an old
What?
myth?
This is real. This is. Oh wow.
Oh,
Are you looking
no.
at the Holiday Inn?
Oh,
I sure am.
Oh, so that is
Oh.
the name of the movie. That is the name of a.
Oh,
Oh
I
my
done
God.
told you.
Oh.
well,
Well, that's a
Dumb.
problem for the.
Lyle,
hol- Oh no.
After this, I don't think I'll ever doubt you for anything.
Oh,
Holy
no.
fuck,
That's the plan.
bad.
This is about as bad as it gets.
That is the
Oh,
worst thing
no.
I've ever seen. I thought the Hitler thing was bad. Elvis.
Oh,
watch
Lord.
Bamboozled.
No. No.
Oh my god.
If you guys ever are
Oh,
watching
hell
a
no.
Blackface movie while in our house, I am going to get mad.
No, not this movie. Bamboozled. It's about yeah.
When is
I don't
when is the Heil Honey I'm Home Holiday Inn crossover episode?
AKA the worst thing ever fucking made. Like let's make the worst crossover ever.
And literally,
made. Two of the
literally
most
during the
horrible
airing,
things.
they would pull the plug and not air the rest.
I'm gonna delete this image from the chat.
Yeah.
No, make that your new Discord icon.
Yeah, Monica, come
No.
on. I'm tired of looking at your little fetus face. I want to see that. I want to be like, oh, that's the classic Monica I know and love.
This is so bad. Okay, wait, hold on. Shit.
We're ending
You
this.
guys.
We're ending the stream on such a bad low note.
This expression.
Reverse bukkake.
I'm gonna leave this call so depressed. Genuinely.
I wanted to go
at
back
the
to work,
fucking
but then you were like, "Oh, last one," and you said it 3 times, and then I was like, "Come on."
I'm so sorry, Lyle. But no, like I'm gonna go back to work so sad at like humanity and the history of humanity that these
Don't
things
worry, this is
I
have
can
been
only,
made.
I can only go so
in this
long without
age.
bringing up something horrible. You know?
Lyle just has a meter building up every conversation.
Hey guys, I found a Juggalo wedding where they spray Faygo on each other.
That's pretty cool.
Good
We're
night,
going
everybody.
full circle. The fucking juggalos are back. No, you can't escape.
Dude, Juggalos found God. They're cool to talk about now.
Should we make the
All right, I think I'm done.
the image of the stream a Juggalo this time? Or
Yes,
should we
yes,
make it
should
Tim
make
as a
it-
Juggalo?
I'll make it a clown. I don't know if I'll make it a juggalo specifically.
Oh
I'll
wait, no!
make
Can
it
we
a
make
clown.
it Tim Curry from the Sesame Cakes scene? 'Cause I was
No.
talking about that earlier.
No, I want to make it a clown. I feel like the clown
Call it-
conversation.
Stop
had, like...
drinking my Faygo! Remember when? You
We've reached a new juggalo.
That's the high point.
Can't go anywhere from that.
Yeah.
Goodbye, everybody.
I know. I was gonna say we're done, dude.
All right. Well, thank you so much. Today on the stream we had Dave Capdeville, Dan,
Your only guess.
Amin,
Yeah.
Lyle, Monica, and Goose. So thank you guys so much
And
for
me.
coming. I
Why,
said
why
you.
did you only say my last name?
Because
And a very special thank you to
Mr.
Dave's mom.
Captivo.
and Dave's
Yeah, thanks, Mom,
Yeah.
for being the best guest.
Thanks, Mom. You
All right,
proved that
well,
love
let
can
me
bloom on the
retroact that, and we
battlefield.
had Dave. Dave was here too, just Dave. And
Just Dave.
but thank you everyone as always for your donations. Thank you so much for coming and watching and putting up with the mess that this was.
So you like?
When is it a mess, Viv? When is it not a
Hated it.
mess?
Bye.
I don't- Have a good night, you guys. Thank you.